All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. It is a back-to-back for the Golden State Warriors as they take on the Washington Wizards.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, it's my phone. Hello. Warriors will have Porzingis, Draymond, and Milton all playing here today.
Huh. Finally.
And you're taking
What's up, Bradley? What's up, Bradley? Pikachu's mom. Goodman. Is this the first Wizard stream of the year? No. We did a Wizard stream not too long ago against the Lakers.
So this is
Before Trae Young got traded here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was right. It was literally days before the trade deadline. It was that weekend. I remember that live stream. What's up, External? Says, I got Guy Santos on my parlay today. Well, Guy Santos is averaging 17 points a game over his last 10 games. So he's been excellent for Golden State.
Jed Lockett is here. Happy Monday, Jed. Andrew, External. We got Devin Agnes in the chat mod squad. Welcome on in. Denzel Cicero, good to see you. Oh, my Lanta.
Philip Krebs, 5 gifted memberships.
Philip, way to kick off the week, my dude. Philip Craigs with 5 gifted memberships to Gray, to Ren, to Dior, to Zion, and Bucci.
Hey, thank you so much, Philip. We appreciate the support, brother.
Cheers to Philip. Thank you, bro.
Cheers.
Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Monday as well, Philip Krebs. Thank you so much for showing the love to the chat. That is awesome. Comedian, what's up, Comedian? Says, hey, Josh, do you think AD plays again this season? No, I don't. I don't think AD will play this season. We're about to, less than 20 games away from the end of the regular season. Playoffs start next month, about a month from now. Yeah, there's no incentive for him to play. I don't think he will.
I know they did say when he had that wrist injury that there was a chance he could play like the last couple of weeks of the season. But with this team being 16-50, 11-game losing streak, there is no reason to play Anthony Davis at all the rest of the year.
If they do play him, if they did play him, it would be to get acclimated with Trae Young and Alex Sarr and some of these guys before we head into the next season. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't. But next year, Wizards are going to be an interesting team to look out for because they have a pretty damn good young squad with Alex Sarr and Coulibaly and Trey Johnson, who's a really good lights-out shooter. With Trae Young and Anthony Davis, it's really, really interesting. And we'll see what kind of draft pick, who they get in this upcoming draft. They should have a good pick. Washington's going to be very interesting next year.
Yeah, the rookie Trey Johnson averaging 12 points a game this year, shooting 37% from downtown in his rookie season. No, that's what he was known for in Texas, was his three-point ability, and he's shown that here this year as his rookie.
Is KP playing as Denzel Cicero? KP?
Yes, he is active here today. Porzingis is playing.
The unicorn is here. What a game yesterday between Golden State and New York. We all thought, well, most of us thought, that the Warriors were going to get pounced early and often. It was going to be a BTA kind of game. But Golden State up 21 at one point against New York. They let the lead slip. Came down towards the end. New York prevails, but that was a very good competitive game with Golden State and those young players like Guy Santos and Patrick Spencer. Pods had some great moments in that game as well. Gary Payton, I thought, played very well off the bench for the Golden State Warriors. On a 4-game losing streak, right? After this loss yesterday, now they play against the Washington Wizards, looking to snap that losing streak finally. And I think they will tonight, with the return of Porzingis and Draymond Green against a Wizards team that Rocha just mentioned has lost, 10, 11 straight?
11 in a row.
11 in a row. Lost.
And
what channel is the game going to be on tonight? The channel will be League Pass, actually.
I'll be watching it on NBC Sports Bay Area, so we're just, but yeah, available through League Pass.
Benedict says, I'm an avid fan of the Golden State Warriors, but I have to say that this team has no chance of qualifying in the in-season tournament. I mean, not in-season tournament, the play-in tournament. And as of right now, the Golden State Warriors would be playing the Portland Trailblazers, a team that Golden State, even with Curry, struggled to beat.
Yeah, we only beat them once this season. With Steph, we lost twice, including the first week of the season to that Blazers team.
Actually, Warriors are on a 5-game losing streak, Roach.
5 now? Oh, it was 4 going in New York. I don't know why I keep thinking we won that game last night. So who's going to snap the losing streak? Listen, would I be surprised if the Warriors lost this game? Absolutely not. We lost to you guys last week, and we lost to Utah last week. Now, a big loss that is here today is Alex Sarr, who just came back from an injury, a hamstring injury. He's out for Washington. It would have been a lot of fun to watch him play against this Warrior team, but he's out due to injury management.
IAG, hello. Dilate Entertainment, Gabriel, Michael, Benedict, Mello, Diaz, Big Rud, ¿Cómo estás? Bradley Reynolds wants to know, what are your thoughts on Las Vegas and Seattle expansion getting voted upon? I think it's going to happen. I think it will be approved, and we will get Seattle back into the fold, and Las Vegas will be a franchise. I think it's going to happen. And then I think Minnesota will be moved to the East.
Yeah, that's been the talk of the town today, that Minnesota will be the team that goes. I mean, it makes most sense. So right around you guys, Detroit, Milwaukee. So it makes sense that Minnesota goes to the East.
Anthony Edwards going to the East would be really, really interesting. Very interesting for the Wolves to go to the East. But I think it's going to happen. I do. I feel pretty optimistic that we will get an expansion, and that will lead to an expansion draft and the Timberwolves moving to the Eastern Conference. And I think I already saw that Oklahoma City Thunder, they would concede all their Seattle logos, memorabilia, and all the rights to Seattle Supersonic stuff back to the city.
That's awesome. That's so good that the Thunder are willing to do that for Seattle.
QC is in the house. QC says, did you see the terrible call last night at WBC? I didn't see it, but I heard about it. Roach, you saw it.
Yeah, so it was the final strike of the game. It was Mason Miller pitching to your guy, QC, Perdomo. And the ball was about maybe a half a foot low. So it should have not been a strike 3. And a lot of people are asking, will we see the ABS challenge system in the WBC in 3 years?
I heard a bunch of people on TikTok just absolutely eviscerate that call last night. Even people who were rooting for USA, they were like, that was a terrible call.
It sucks that a game like that comes out of the wire, a runner at third with 2 outs, and it's a strike call like that. That was not a good call at all. But as Albert Pujols said, which was the manager of the DR, we don't worry about that pitch. We had 8.5 innings to try to beat the United States, and we couldn't. We're not worried about that one pitch.
But it stings, though.
Oh, absolutely.
It stinks. Jesse Turner, we will be doing the Lakers and Rockets later tonight. Yes, the stream is already scheduled. It's ready to go. As soon as this game is over, we are calling that Lakers and Rockets game, which will be broadcasted on Peacock. That last Laker game that we did against the Denver Nuggets that went to overtime was one of the best streams we did all year in the NBA. So I look forward to this Rockets-Lakers game, the 3rd seed versus the 4.
I was saying last night, I feel like both these games today are going to be good. This game being so bad, it's going to be good. And then that game being actually really good tonight.
And there is the link for that scheduled Lakers and Rockets game. There it is. And I heard Kevin Durant is 86 points away from surpassing Michael Jordan in the all-time scoring list.
Hey, okay, bet.
And we will be streaming 2 Rockets games, I think, this week. We got tonight, Rockets and Lakers. Wednesday, Rockets and Lakers.
It is so great that those two teams face off back to back, because they are 1 and 2 behind each other when it comes to standings.
Tristan Allen, como estás? Donald Anderson, got you. Dimes Miley, we got spaced out in the chat. Franz is in here. Nathan Palmer, what's up, Nathan? How you doing? Goodman says our owner said years ago that he'd give the Sonics the name and history back, talking about if we do get this vote passed for an expansion and Seattle comes back into the fold of the NBA, Oklahoma will give the city all their Supersonic stuff back.
Respect to that franchise for doing that, man. That is so awesome. Is Moody playing? No. Now, Moody is on the road trip for Golden State, but he's not playing. Steve Kerr did give an update on him saying there's a chance during this 4-game road trip that we could see Moody back at some point.
Moses coming back soon, hopefully. We do have a gifted membership in the chat from Sarcasm.
And it goes to James Russell. Let's go, Sarcasm.
The total of 6 gifted memberships before the game even starts. 1 from Sarcasm, 5 from Philip Krebs.
Hey, thank you all so much for the support. We appreciate y'all.
Nathan Palmer in the chat says if the Warriors lose this game and make it 6 losses in a row, they're cooked beyond belief.
They already are cooked beyond belief. But that's the thing about the Warriors. I wouldn't be shocked if he lost this because how great we played last night. We tend to follow that game up with a really bad game the next game.
You can't lose to this Wizards team. They don't want to win. They've lost 11 in a row. They don't have Alex Sarr playing tonight. They don't have Anthony Davis, obviously, and no Keyshawn George tonight either.
Now, look out for a Tristan Vucevic off the bench. He's coming off a 22-point game, and this dude can shoot. He's a big for Washington off the bench that can shoot.
Is he related to Nikola Vucevic?
I actually have to look that up because I looked how to say his name, and I was like, oh, it's Vucevic.
Vucci Mama?
Actually, I just realized, Josh, they are spelled different, so he's not. They're pronounced the same, but spelled different.
Okay. Orlando Ortega, welcome on in. Father Time, hello.
Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome back, Father Time.
Dilated says we lost to an 0-11 February Bulls. That is true. That is true. Chicago Bulls, we didn't win a single game in the month of February. We won 1 game in March before we beat you guys in overtime. And again, that was a game you should have won. If it wasn't for those 2 late fouls from Al Horford and then Draymond Green, you would have walked away with a dub right then and there.
Right now, realistically, Warriors should be 1 game above 500 if he didn't drop that game to Chicago and the game before it to Utah. What's up, Antonio? Yeah, we signed Christian Kirk today. The San Francisco 49ers. Solid addition to our receiving core.
Christian Kirk, wow.
1 year, $6 million. Yep.
I heard something about Ayuk and Washington.
Yeah, so that's been the rumors all offseason that he wants to go play with Jaden Daniels because they played together at Arizona State.
Oh.
So
Washington Commanders, isn't that Goodman's favorite team?
Goodman's a Cowboy fan.
No, he's a Commanders fan.
Wait, he's an Eagles fan.
No, he's a Commanders fan.
Oh, I thought he was Eagles. I thought he was Giants.
Yes. Remember he made that big old deal because he wanted me to create a Commanders emote?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, who was I thinking of then? Oh, I was thinking of J-Dog, the Cowboy fan. Oh.
No, J-Dog's, you're going to piss off J-Dog. Bishop Ray, the chat says, yo. If Pod shoots 8 3-pointers, I'm going to give a membership tomorrow. If he shoots 8 3-pointers tonight.
Okay.
Last night, Paz shot 7 3-pointers. So he only made 2.
Oh, golly. Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about something. So.
Uh-oh. Is it serious?
No, no.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do we all need to sit down for this?
I mean, you can if you want.
Let me take a breath. Go ahead. Hit us.
So we were all complaining and pissed off about Pods taking that 3. Steve Kerr literally wanted him to take that 3. He said I was okay with that. I wanted to step on their throats with that 3-pointer. So he was apparently okay with that 3-point attempt.
Hmm.
So that was real interesting.
You mean Steve Kerr, who was known for 3-point shooting, wanted his guy to shoot a three?
Yep.
Crazy.
I hate that though, because in that situation, you had plenty to go on the shot clock and on the game clock. Take a dribble inside and try to score, man.
Nathan says, "Am I really worrying about? Am I really worrying? All I'm really worrying about is the Warriors win tonight and try to pass the Clippers. So the Clippers right now are sitting at that 8th spot. Warriors are that 9th spot, 2 games back.
And tonight the Clippers got San Antonio at home.
This is like the 7th time they played the San Antonio Spurs in the last week. My God,
Them and the Kings.
huh?
The Clippers have also faced the Kings a couple of times in the last couple of weeks too.
Didn't they just have a big time duel? The Spurs and the Clippers, and the Spurs were down bad, and they had to come all the way back to win.
Yep, I believe that was the beginning of last week, if I'm not mistaken. She's Girl says, I think the Clippers are going to destroy the Spurs. Well, Clippers are coming off a close win the other night against Sacramento.
Hey, Kawhi is playing some of the best basketball he's had since Toronto.
He's out tonight.
Ah, then Spurs are winning.
That just popped back into my head. I saw a report that he's out tonight.
Spurs are winning.
I just realized that. Yeah, we need that. So that means, Josh, if we win, Spurs lose, we'd be 1 game back.
If the Spurs lose to a Kawhi-less Los Angeles Clippers, I'll sell Rocha on the black market
How much?
for that low homie price.
Wow. I'm worth at least 50.
50 what? 50 pesos?
Yen?
Yen? You
Yen.
don't even know how much 50 yen is compared to dollars.
I think it's
All right,
like,
let's hold on. Let's take a guess.
okay.
Guess how much 50 yen, how much is 50 yen equal to dollars?
Like 5 cents.
50 yen to USD. You said 5 cents?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess 15 bucks.
Okay.
It's 31 cents.
31 cents.
It's 31 cents. 50 yen to USD is 31 cents.
Because I had a friend who went to Japan last year and he told me what it was comparison. I think it was like $100 to 1 yen, something like that, around there.
My God.
31 cents equals 500 yen. That's great. 50 yen. That's crazy.
Sheesh.
Rocha looks like $5 or 500 V-Bucks. What, Nathaniel?
Hold on. Did you say V-Bucks?
500 V-Bucks.
Is that what he's going for in the Fortnite shop?
Oh my God, that'd be a lot if I was going for that. Jeez. What's up? My Corey Veronica says I'm looking for a pleasant night for the Warriors. Let's hope that's the case. Draymond, Porzingis, Melton, all active today for the Golden State Warriors, so that's great.
P Fellow in the chat says, I was feeling like the Warriors would beat the Knicks last night, especially when they were up by 21 points. And they could have closed it out except for the 3-point attempt for the 3-attempt go for a layup and draw a foul.
So what we were saying last night, we didn't agree with that 3-pointer by Brandon Podziemski. Go inside, try to attack, and score to tie up the game at least.
What's up, J-Dog? What's up, Stock, Sergio, Gabe Zilla? Sorry, guys, Wizards are going to take this one, says Stocks.
You know, I would not be shocked at all if the Warriors end up losing to the Wizards tonight. We shouldn't, but I want to.
If you lose to a team that's lost 11 in a row, who has no business of winning these games, this might be probably one of the more embarrassing losses of the season. Right up there with that Jazz loss.
That Jazz loss, yeah. Because that Jazz loss is the worst loss of the season by far. Will those Warriors make it to the playoffs? Well, they'll have a shot. They're going to be in the play-ins. It's just a matter of they're going to be the 8, 9, or 10 seed in the play-ins. Now, if the Warriors are the 9 or 10 seed, they have to win that game and then beat whoever loses the other playing game to make the 8 seed. What's up, Fred? What's up, dude? Moody and Steph are both out. Steph will be reevaluated this weekend. Moses Moody has a chance at some point to return during this Eastern Conference road trip. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, this entire road trip is against Kristaps Porzingis' former teams. The entire one. New York last night, Washington today. You got Boston on Wednesday. You got Dallas. You got Atlanta after that on Friday. And then next week, you got the Dallas Mavericks before you return home. Every single game on this road trip is against Kristaps Porzingis' former teams. That is wild. Where's Seth? So Seth got hurt a couple games ago. He is going to be reevaluated this weekend coming up with an adductor strain. And that's basically, it's a muscle in your growing area. That's what Andrew Wiggins had 2 years ago when he missed like 3 months. He started off with that adductor strain, and obviously stuff happened with his dad, but yeah. Chad says if the Jazz can beat the Warriors, I won't count out Washington beating them as well.
They will have Trae Young tonight.
Yeah, this is the first time I'll sit down and watch a Trae Young game with the Washington Wizards. I've seen highlights and, of course, all that, where you can actually watch Trae Young as a Wizard tonight. And that's something that's interesting because Trae Young, in his career, has either played really good, and I mean like a 35-point double-double against the Warriors, or he'll go 4 for 25 and only have 10 points. So what Trae Young will we see against the Warriors here today? What if Pod scores 80? What if Pod scores 83 tonight? I'll give like 20 members. No, I'll give 25 memberships if Pod scores 83 points tonight.
20?
25. Let's go. Yeah, we play you guys this weekend, Jacob. That's right. We play the Hawks this weekend and then Dallas next Monday. What's up, Jacob? What's up, dude?
Hello, Jacob.
Welcome on in, everybody. Smack that like button. We are 80 likes away for 200. If you're just tuning in, Golden State will have Draymond, Porzingis, and Melton all back here today.
That's correct, Amundo.
That'll be interesting to see. Oh, here's the starting lineup tonight. Pods, Melton, Richard, Santos, and Draymond Green.
Draymond, Santos, Richard, DeAnthony Melton, Pod. So Porzingis will be coming off the bench. And Draymond is back. I think you're about 2 seconds ahead of me or so.
I was literally just going to say, is Kristaps Porzingis going to be in the starting lineup today? And then they just posted the starting lineup, so he's not.
And remember, this is a revenge game for Porzingis. He used to play for these Wizards back in the day.
It's so crazy that every single team the Warriors play on this road trip is a former team of Kristaps Porzingis. Every single game on this road trip.
Rick says it sucks that injuries ruined this season. Not just with the Warriors, but so many teams plagued with so many injuries. It is out of control.
We're seeing it across the board in all 4 of the major sports here in the United States, where injuries are just killing teams' seasons. We saw it with my San Francisco 49ers and football.
I'm traveling and love listening, says Fred Jessup. Fred, stay safe on those roads, man. Hands at 10-2. Jets, oh my God, she's here.
10-2. I think like that.
Like what?
Like 10-2. So that's right.
12, 2, 10.
So then 12-6 would be like this.
Huh? 12-6. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I don't drive. I don't have my license, so I'm flirting with you guys. What was that first try? Don't worry about it.
How did you guys meet? Asked Funny Akron. That's a really interesting question. It was about 6-7 years ago. I was online on Amazon looking for a gift. I meant to buy a Snorlax, And when I got my package, it was a big old box. It was supposed to be a life-size Snorlax, and it had a bunch of holes in it. And when I unboxed the crate, there was Rocha.
It's
And the return policy was not good, so I was stuck with it.
That's the thing, though. I was actually delivered to somebody else before Josh, and they actually was able to send me back.
Yep. First thing he did out of the crate, fart.
I was gonna say that. As soon as Josh opened up the box, sorry. Bob says I went ahead and put a bet down on Post over 80 points. So Corey Post just got ruled out with a foot injury. He's been dealing with this foot injury off and on for about 2 weeks now. So because of the back-to-back, Post is not playing tonight. I was actually shocked that he was playing yesterday. I did not think he was going to play yesterday.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I'm sure, sweetheart.
Weirdo.
Avatars in the building says, hey guys, I just finished building the Lego Dancing Groot yesterday. I haven't decided what to build next.
Oh, well, don't you have it was between the last time, the Groot and the Hogwarts Express, right? I think it was.
Or was it that helmet, the Lord of the Rings helmet?
Oh, the Lord of the Sauron helmet.
Yeah. So maybe do that next Avatar?
Did it come out really good? The Dancing Groot? I bet it did. It's good to see you though, by the way.
Is Joey Bosa going to be going to the Niners? We'll see. There's a lot of rumors about it. Bay Area native. There's a lot. Don't let Leon's pitcher shoot. It sucks about Pat's pitcher right now. He was such a good story for the Warriors halfway through the season. We signed him to a full guaranteed contract, and it feels like ever since then, he's lost his shot. Hopefully, at some point here in the next couple of weeks, before we get into the play-ins, he can find his shot again, even if Steph Curry does come back, if he does come back.
All right, you guys ready to go into game time predictions?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's get into game time predictions between the Warriors and the Wizards. Wizards on an 11-game losing streak. Warriors on a 5-game losing streak. Which comes to an end tonight? Are you taking Washington or are you taking the Dubs? Roach?
Well, I'm going to go the Golden State Warriors to win this game. They should be handled tonight in Washington. They should be able to handle business.
I will take the Golden State Warriors tonight. I feel pretty good about it. I thought they competed very well against New York on the road, a healthy New York Knicks team. They competed well out the gate. It was a well-balanced attack. Things got away from them late in the second half, and they ended up losing that game. But they come up with that same competitive nature against Washington. They should be able to handle business for sure. Give me Warriors to win. Now, who's your MVP, Roach?
It's got to be Bradley Podjensky, Josh, averaging 18 points a game over his last 10 games.
I will also take Pods. He had 25 points last night on 8 for 15 shooting from the field, and most of his misses came from downtown. He also provided 6 assists and 5 boards and 2 steals. Pods will be my MVP as well.
Tristan Allen's going Draymond. Zion's going to go Kristaps Porzingis. Corrupt Gigo Santos is MVP.
Very interesting what you guys have for MVP tonight because it could go a variety of different ways. Remember, Porzingis is back tonight. So I ask you, who's your X Factor tonight? X Factor for tonight's win.
The guy you just mentioned, Kristaps Porzingis. Want to see him come off the bench, probably about 20 minutes tonight. Want to see him shoot efficient, get inside and score, hit some threes. Give me Porzingis against his former team.
A team he knows very well. I mean, an arena he knows very well and feels comfortable shooting at. My X Factor will be Guy Santos off of a 22-point performance last night against the New York Knicks. Went 9 for 16 from the field with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. Give me Santos to get it done as the X Factor tonight.
Guy Santos averaging 15, 6, and 4 over his last 10 games.
Now, who scores first in tonight's game? Do you think you can guess it?
He's back in the lineup tonight. Give me DeAnthony Melton first score.
You're taking DM?
Mm-hmm.
My first score tonight is going to be Trae Young.
Trae Young, he can either have a really great game against us or a really bad game. There's no in between for him.
He's either the worst thing that's ever happened to you or the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Yes.
All right, now what about the first three? First three-pointer score tonight. Who scores the first three?
Trae Young for me. Trae Young to start hot.
Give me that young guy, Trae.
That young guy. I was like, yo, Trae, you think you could buy me a bottle of rosé?
I'll take Trae for first three as well. First bucket and first three. Not exactly the same shot. Doesn't have to be. But it'd be nice.
That would be two birds with one stone for you, Josh.
All right, now who has the first dunk in tonight's matchup? First dunk by who?
All right. So I know he's coming off the bench. I don't do this often. Give me Kristaps Porzingis off the bench for the first dunk of today's game.
Give me Bill.
Oh, Richard.
William Richard, yes.
Dude, he had that poster dunk on OG Anunoby last night. That was so sick.
Now let's talk about that over-under on the score. What is it?
Let me refresh. It went up to 234.5.
Is it because Porzingis and Draymond Green are now active?
I believe so, yes.
234.5. You taking the over-under?
I'm still going to go the under. I don't expect a lot of scoring from Washington today, at the very least.
Fuck it. Give me the over. Change mine to the over.
Oh, let's go. All right, bet.
I'm taking the over, sucker.
There we go, guys and gals. There's our game time predictions. Thank you all for following along. We are 50 likes away from 200. Once again, Warriors will have Porzingis, Draymond, and Melton all back tonight. Now, according to Post, he is out to back-to-back. He's been dealing with a foot injury off and on the last 2 weeks, so he's out for the Warriors.
Thank you all for giving us your game time predictions.
Oh, gosh, man. If we lose this game.
What is this, game 68 of the season?
Let's see. Yeah, we are 32 and 35, so this is game 68. Hey, so that means Wednesday against Boston, it'll be 69. Nice. I'm taking the under. Draymond Green being active, so it should be under. Draymond Green's been better the last couple games for the Warriors. He is active. He's starting at the 5 tonight. Porzingis back off the bench. We saw him starting in the last game that he was active for. He started alongside Al Horford, who we reevaluated this weekend. Oh, what's up, Veronica? My heart is skipping a beat. I don't believe you. You both chose the Warriors. Hey, it's a team the Warriors should absolutely beat tonight.
And they shone. Yes, they shone. That's right.
Josh is over there in the 60s right now.
Yeah.
Yo, Avatar with the 2. Josh, whoa, this is cool. The group comes with sunglasses and headphones.
Oh, that's so cool. What a nice touch right there. That's a nice touch. The headphones, because he's listening to music and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome, Avatar. Thank you, bro. That is so cool.
Dude, I would love to see a picture of that Avatar. That's so dope, man. Yo, what's up? Win from the Philippines. Salamat. Welcome on in.
Hello, Win.
Fire Steve Kerr. World Trucks. They're not going to fire him in season, but his contract is up in this offseason. And I'm starting to think that they are not going to renew his or Mike Dunleavy's contract. Now, if you ask me who would most likely stay of those two, it would be Steve Kerr. I don't think there's any way Mike Dunleavy is back this offseason because his contract is also up. There could be a chance where Steph Curry wants Steve Kerr as his head coach until he either retires or he gets traded. So we'll see. We'll see. This is a big offseason coming up for the Warriors, no matter where they land, whether they somehow get out of the play-ins, They lose in the play-ins. They get to that lottery area. It's a huge offseason because if the Warriors don't go out and go get somebody next to Steph and Butler, who won't be back till January at the earliest, then it's time to blow it up. Trade Butler, trade Steph. I don't know if you'd be able to trade Draymond Green. Because if you guys don't know, Draymond Green has a, was it $23 million player option this offseason. And one would think that he's gonna opt into that. I mean, it's $23 million. I would too at that stage of his career, 35 years old.
$23 million.
Yeah, it's a big one, player option, which he signed with us 4 years ago when he almost went to the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know if some of y'all know that, but we were this close to Draymond Green doing a sign and trade to Memphis, and who would have came a Warrior? Dylan Brooks. There was that rumor that had there been a sign and trade with Draymond going to Memphis, Dylan Brooks would have been a Golden State Warrior.
That actually would have been really interesting.
He would have fitted with this team. I'm not gonna lie, especially the way he's played this year. Josh could have been an All-Star, maybe should have been an All-Star. But
Yeah, I mean, he's playing defense. He's playing very efficient offense right now.
But us Warrior fans hate the living hell out of him. And it's valid. He literally broke Gary Payton's arm in the 2022 playoffs and like never apologized or said anything about it. So us Warrior fans hate him because of that. Speaking of Gary Payton, neither one of us win him as our X factor. But he could.
None of us?
None of us.
Nobody in the chat either?
No, nobody in the chat either win Gary Payton as X factor. But you know what? He very well could be. Gary Payton is having the best stretch of his career since that 2022 NBA season. Gary Payton averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds off the bench. He's playing really good defense. He's getting second chance opportunities. He's getting rebounds. And more importantly, he's hitting his threes. He's hitting his threes. So let's see if Gary can continue that and be scary here tonight.
Chocolate Starfish? No, Porzingis is playing tonight. He is. Porzingis is in. Draymond is in. Jet says Trey will have 36 points tonight. I'm going to predict 26 points for Trey Young.
6-7? Oh. I don't know why 23 just popped in my head. Give me 23 points for Trey Young today.
Mr. Avatar with the $5 dono. Oh, Josh, I'm thinking of getting the Lego Batman logo. It has 678 pieces to build. Roach, who's one of my top 3 favorite superheroes of all time?
Iron Man. No, I'm just kidding. Batman.
Batman. He's one of the best. And his logo is a Lego set. That is so cool, man.
I've never been a fan of DC, but I've always been interested in that Batman logo.
Folks, let's hear it for Avatar, the Lego master. He's thinking about doing the Batman logo, and I think he should.
Oh, so I was thinking of when I was a kid, I had I don't know what, it was like a plastic figure of the bat sign, the Batman sign. It was really cool.
Oh, you're talking about the spotlight.
Yeah, the spotlight. Yes.
The thing that shoots his logo into the air.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's really cool, Avatar. You should definitely do that, bro.
Thank you so much, Avatar, for that heads up, man. Definitely think you should.
What's up, Frank, for the Philippines? Salamat, Kuya.
The bat signal. There you go. That's what it's called. The bat signal. The bat signal.
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon will go to the rooftop and light up the bat signal to alert Batman that there's danger in Gotham City. And only one man can save the city, and his name is Bat Roach.
His butt whistle when he flies. That's a Jeff Dunham joke, if you know who that is. All right, Drex, do you know Jimmy Butler's going to be on the Warriors bench? He is. Jimmy Butler is expected to talk to reporters today for the first time since he's torn his ACL. So yeah, Jimmy Butler will be on the Warriors bench today for the first time since having ACL surgery.
Josh, honestly, off topic, but I think you called the CBA being signed tomorrow. I think it's going to happen tomorrow. It sounds like within the next 15 to 20 hours, it's going to get done.
Yep. Super excited, man.
And I know we're all going to be excited about that, Jets.
Let's go, baby.
But are you guys ready for tip-off of tonight's game?
Let's go.
All right. What's up, Base World? No, I decided to shave. Just decided to shave. Let it grow back. We're at center court, and here we go for the tip-off. And the wood ball went out of bounds.
Well, they're going to say it's off air of Golden State out of bounds.
So it's going to be Wizards basketball to start this game. They'll be shooting on the right side of the court in their blue and red jerseys. Trae Young, Trey Johnson, Billy Coulibaly, Will Riley, and Juju Reese, Angel Reese's brother,
Yes,
is
sir.
in the starting lineup.
Yep.
James Jefferson, thank you so much for the subscribe. And here goes the inbound with 11:53, 52 on the game clock, 51, 50, 49, 48,
Boom.
47,
AHS
46.
presents the ups and
Oh my
downs
God,
of homeownership.
stupid ad. Here's a layup. Up and good. Washington scores first.
Starting lineup for the Golden State Warriors: DeAnthony Melton, Brandon Podzinski, Will Richard, Guy Santos, and Draymond Green. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Draymond, 3. Got it.
And the game's already over with the first bucket. Draymond has called game, folks. Good night. See ya. It's all fun and games, so Draymond hits a 3.
Incredible. What a stop for Draymond. Guy Santos is shooting foul on the other side of the court.
Draymond, welcome back.
That's good. Look at the confidence Uzi had in Draymond after that first shot.
Nina Turner. ¿Cómo estás, Nina?
Let's see it.
Better luck tonight with the Warriors, Nina.
It's Will Riley at the free throw line. First one up, first one good, 3-3.
So Angel Reese's brother getting a starting position here with the Wizards tonight.
That's awesome. Good for him for getting that opportunity. I saw her at a Wizard game just not too long ago, Angel Reese.
No, you didn't.
Well, I didn't personally. I saw her on social media. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh. Well, here's Draymond. Right elbow finds Guy Santos. Fouled on the floor by the rookie Trey Johnson.
So this will stay Golden State Warrior basketball with 11:06 on the game clock. 14 on the shot clock. Avatar with a 2. The logo is 9 inches high, 14 inches long, and 3.5 inches deep.
Sounds like, never mind.
600. Oh, hey, don't make that sus. 678 pieces. Let's go.
Thank you, Avatar. Paul.
Thank you, Avatar.
Pause. He will draw a shooting foul. It almost rattled in. No, they're going to say it's on the floor. It was Trey Johnson. No, it's Coulibaly picking up the foul this time. So, inbounds for Golden State. Here's Draymond Green laying it up and in.
Draymundo. Draymond with the first 5 points of the game for the Golden State Warriors. Welcome back indeed. Wizards shooting on the right side of the court. Here's the attack down the hill. Layup is good off the window for Trae Young. And the Wizards take the lead 6-5. Warriors in their white uniforms shooting on the left side of the court. Pods tees up the 3, hits the front iron, and the rebound belongs to Washington.
They got it on the right side. Here's a feed inside for the Wizards. Draymond picks him up nicely. Draymond just got an elbow to the face. That's an offensive foul on Reese.
Draymond out there scoring, knocking down 3s, hitting layups, and drawing charges.
Juju Reese on the offensive foul. That's Golden State basketball.
Drew Puck, a guy so awesome, they named him twice. He says, you guys are so awesome. I love listening to you guys. And, please don't spam. Thank you, mods. Please don't spam. But good stuff, man.
We appreciate you.
I mean, that wasn't Drew Puck that spammed. But thank you, Drew Puck.
Pause.
The other guy.
Layup no good for Podzinski. Him and Draymond being aggressive early for Golden State. Here's a 3 attempt by Coulibaly. No good. Rebound, DeAnthony Melton.
DeAnthony Melton in the starting lineup tonight with Pods, Richard, Santos, and Green. And there's DeAnthony Melton down the hill for a 3-foot shot to put him up 7-6.
6,
Trae
7.
Young is playing, yes.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 points so far with a layup made. Down
Juju,
by 1. Here come the Wizards.
Juju Reese heads up to Koulibaly. Koulibaly's going to draw a shooting foul.
All right, 2 shots for Koulibaly.
Third year in Washington for Koulibaly.
Swin says Potts is starting to do the same thing. People think he could do shot from long distance like Curry, but you're not Curry, though. He doesn't want Potts to shoot too many threes tonight.
I'm right there with you. Dude, Brandon Pajensky is really good attacking downhill. Yeah, I know he can make some threes here and there. But Brandon Pajensky, when he's at his best, he's attacking, getting downhill, and drawing shooting fouls.
He went 8 for 15 from the field with 25 points scored. And 5 of those shots he missed were from downtown.
That just shows you how efficient he can be when he gets inside the paint, man. So 1 out of 2 for Koulibaly. Here's Guy Santos, the top of the key to Draymond. Screen, back to Santos, and a kick ball on Koulibaly.
9:24 remaining here in the first quarter, 14 the shot clock. Warriors will inbound with Draymond Green, Santos, Melton, Pods, and Richard to start the game. Porzingis is playing. If you're tuning in, he'll come off the bench, though. Pods on the drive, the kick. Richard, the 3, off the right iron. Rebound belongs to Julian Reese.
Feeds it up court for Will Riley. He's going to back down Pods inside the paint. Riley trying to go up. Good ball denial. Kick out to Trae Young. Left elbow picked up by DeAnthony Melton. 9 to shoot. Trae, right elbow Koulibaly, knocked out of bounds by Will Richard.
Well, Richard almost came up with some cookies right there, all up in that passing lane. But good hands, though. Good hands. It'll stay Wizards basketball with 6 on the shot clock. Gary Payton checks in for Guy Santos. GP with almost 20 points scored last night off the bench for Golden State against New York.
Averaging 11 points a game over his last 10 games.
And played good defense, too.
Very excellent. Here's a corner 3 for Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. His first made field goal tonight. He's got 4 points.
First 3 of the night for the Washington Wizards. Here's Melton. Almost lost it. Picked up by Payton. Feeds Draymond. Misses the 3. Koulibaly can't handle the rebound and stays Warrior basketball.
Shot clock to 14. 8:37 on the game clock. Wizards ball down. Warriors ball, down by 3.
Warriors struggling here so far from the field. I want to see his attack inside, man. Payton underneath the Wizards basket. Gives it off to Melton, left corner, picked up by Koulibaly. He will try to reset the offense. Can't. Instead attacks. Goes downhill, puts it up. Rips it in for DeAnthony Melton.
Ooh, DM. All right. He's got 4 points now.
Yeah.
2 for 2, attacking inside.
So him and Draymond have all 9 points. Draymond has 5. Melton has 4 for the Warriors. Koulibaly picked up by Draymond. Puts it up too strong. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Draymond with his first rebound of the game to go with his 5 points. He's got 5 to 9 points. Down by 1. Here come the Warriors looking to take the lead on this possession. Pods working the left corner. To the left wing, near side goes Melton off the right screen from Draymond. Kicks back to Pods. Attacks the closeout. Down inside he goes. High out the window. No good. Tip in by Draymond. Gets his own rebound off the miss. Kicks up top to DeAnthony. Misses the 3, and Reese is there for the defensive rebound.
It's a good look for Pods. Just couldn't finish it right there. Wizards with the possession. It's Trae Young bouncing it inside for Juju Reese. Stolen away by DeAnthony Melton.
What's up, Asia Lakeisha Robertson? Avatar? Yes. Root for the Blackhawks and the Sharks tomorrow. Let's go. Finally back tomorrow for some hockey action.
Double triple on DeAnthony Melton. That's a Warrior turnover.
Patrick Spencer will check in for Brennan Pods. Pods, not a great start for him here tonight in Washington. Warriors down by 1 point, 9-10 with 7:23 to go. Wizards will have the ball. They'll inbound in the backcourt with Julian Reese, Trae Young, Koulibaly, Will Riley, and Trey Johnson on the floor. Shooting on the right side of the screen.
All right, Juju Reese with the possession. Finds Trae Young. Wide open 3 is missed. Rebound Spencer, find Peyton. He's got the first duck of the game.
Nice little give and go between Pat Spencer and GP2, and that will get the Warriors a lead, 11-10.
Oh, Trey almost threw it away. It was caught in the corner by Will Riley, and he throws it off as Spencer out of bounds, and that's going to force us to our first timeout of the ball game.
Timeout. 6:46 remaining in the quarter. It's a low-scoring game. Warriors up by 1, 11-10. Asia, what do I feel? How do I feel about Justin Fields getting traded to the Chiefs?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's really interesting because you know how not too long ago we thought Justin Fields was, well, we hoped Justin Fields would be taking on Patrick Mahomes someday in the Super Bowl stage, and now he's going to be his backup. I wish him the best. I wish him the best. If Patrick Mahomes has to go down again, I think Justin Fields can go in there and do some cool stuff.
Yep. I mean, there's a real possibility Justin Fields, Josh, could be the week 1 starter for the Chiefs if Mahomes is not back from that torn ACL yet. But yeah, they only gave up a 6th-round pick. They only had to pick up 3 of his $10 million. I thought that was a really solid deal for Kansas City and for Justin Fields to be able to sit behind Patrick Mahomes. David Medina in the chat says, guys, which team do you think will move to the Eastern Conference during expansion?
Minnesota. I think Minnesota Timberwolves will move to the Eastern Conference. I think if you just look at the map, Minnesota makes a whole lot of sense because it's so close to all the other Midwest teams like Detroit, like Chicago, and those other Midwest teams. So I think it'll be Minnesota. It's between them and Memphis. Give me Timberwolves as my bet.
I'm right there with Josh. For me, I'm wondering what the conferences will look like in the West because both Seattle and Las Vegas are kind of in the Pacific area. So I wonder if Las Vegas will replace the Timberwolves in their division, and in Seattle will go back into ours and somebody goes out. Maybe Phoenix. Maybe Phoenix could go to the same division that Minnesota's in right now. Want a timeout, a mandatory timeout by Washington. Warriors lead it 11-10. D'Anthony Melton at 4 points. Draymond Green has 5 points to lead the way for Golden State so far. Minnesota is also a lot closer to the ocean. Well, they're right in the smack dab middle of the United States. So that's why it makes most sense to go near the Chicago and Milwaukee areas. Come out of this timeout, it will be Wizards ball trailing by 1. They're shooting 3 for 6 so far. It's Washington. Warriors 5 for 13. So Warriors have put up 7 more attempts so far than the Washington Wizards in this game. Wow. What's up, Gabriel Lopez? What's up, dude?
Look at Gary Payton since the All-Star break, man. Averaging 12, almost 13 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 2 assists on 56% shooting in 20 minutes. GP's having a good little stretch here.
Especially that shooting. To see him shoot 50% as a whole is awesome.
Trae Young off the screen from Reese, picked up by GP2 on the near side wing. And here comes Trey Johnson attacking off the dribble against DM. Step back, mid-range shot won't go. Draymond with his 5th rebound of the game already. He's got 5 on 5. His GP2 into the front court, and he's got a layup.
You were just talking about him, Gary Payton.
Now Draymond's got an assist to go with those 5 and 5.
Trae Young for 3.
Trae Young has 5 points.
Got a nice little screen there, top of the key, and was able to hit the 3. And a foul here in Washington on the floor by Trae Young.
Asia says, Josh, your Bears used to have Darnell Mooney. Is he any good? Sorry, I wrote that wrong. No, Darnell Mooney, loved him. We loved Darnell Mooney, and I thought he did good after he left and went to Atlanta. He played well. I still think he's good. He's really good.
That Giants Giants wide receiving core is not bad at all. 6 minutes.
Porzingis is in. And
he's going to get a 3. Good.
The unicorn is on the board, folks, with a 30-foot 3-point shot.
Draymond Green with the sits there for Golden State. Here's the rookie Trey Johnson down the baseline. Gets it inside for Juju Reese. He goes up and scores.
Juju Reese.
Here's another bad cross-court pass by Draymond. However, it goes off of Washington out of bounds.
Jets, Roger doesn't know who Satu is.
Sa- you mean Satu Sabali?
From what team?
Phoenix.
And she averaged how many points?
That I don't know.
Okay.
Avatar the 10. I think Minnesota and Memphis to the East. Phoenix goes to the Southwest Division. Okay. He misses the 3 for Golden State. 5 for the rebound taken by Koulibaly.
Yeah, Phoenix is going to stay in the West.
Yeah,
Phoenix will definitely stay in the West. Minnesota and Memphis are arguing about whether or not one of those two teams are going to be going the East. And it's looking like Minnesota will take that nod. As Bilal Koulibaly just knocked down a layup to make it 17-16. Washington with 5:14 to go. Spencer with the scoop to the hoop misses, but GP2 comes flying in with the cleanup on aisle 1. A tip-in shot.
Let's go, baby. Gary Payton has been so good on those offensive rebounds for Golden State. Here's a handoff from Reese to the wide open 3. No good. Rebounded by Payton.
That was Carrington with the shot, his first attempt, and it's a miss. And back to the way, we're going to get a foul on the floor from Julian Reese with 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. Warriors up 18-17. Avatar, thank you so very much for the $10 dono.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. It's going to get really interesting in the NBA.
Excited. That's the 3rd time the Wizards have fouled the Warriors off ball so far in this first quarter.
All right, ball's going to be inbounded with Santos, Richard, Leons, Porzingis, and Spencer.
Spencer, Porzingis amongst 2 defenders. We'll draw a shooting foul.
From Julian Reese. That's Reese's 3rd foul now.
Oh.
That's 3 fouls. He's in trouble. Porzingis to the line for 2.
Shot.
2 shots.
Porzingis this season averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds a game.
Hey, cue ball.
What up, though?
Fun fact, Julian Reese with 3 fouls. This is Angel Reese's brother. He'll check out, though.
Yeah, it's going to be Watkins to check in here for Washington.
Jameer Watkins checking in. Okay. So it's going to be Trae Young, Trey Johnson, Anthony Gill, Watkins, and Bub Carrington.
Bub Carrington, a 2nd-year player. He was really solid as a rookie last year.
Warriors in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Porzingis' second free throw is good. And the Warriors are up by 3, 20-17. Porzingis has 5 points off the bench now.
Really good start for Porzingis, man. Trae Young, top of the key, gets a screen. Young goes up, and we'll draw a shooting foul on Will Richard. 4:33 to go in the first quarter. Warriors lead at 20-17.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm serious, Sally.
Who's Sally?
I don't know.
Is there a Sally in the chat?
I had a neighbor named Sally. She unfortunately passed away.
And you got rid of her? Well, you did what?
I said she passed away.
What did you do?
She was like 95. She died of old age.
Mm-hmm.
She was awesome, though.
She was.
She was. She was really cool. LJ's going to make you cry. Well, unfortunately dilated. LJ Cryer is out due to a hamstring injury.
Both free throws are good. And it's going to be 2019. Warriors up by 1. Remember, they're in the bonus for the rest of the quarter.
Spencer bounces it to Porzingis, hands it out to Santos, throws it to Leons. On the left elbow, bouncing inside for Porzingis. Backs down Gill inside the paint. Porzingis trying to go up and under. Good ball denial by Gill. He'll have to hand it off to left corner for Santos. Around Watkins, and he did not get the shot off in time. Or are they saying that he did? No, it's a shot clock violation.
It's a shot clock violation.
Okay.
It's a turnover. It's Wizards basketball with 4:09 to go. Trae Young is still out there with Trey Johnson, Gill, Watkins, and Bub Carrington. Trey with 7 points. He'll bring up the ball.
At first, I thought they overturned it because they were starting to inbounds it, but no.
Whoa,
Young,
she squealed.
Trae Young, Bub Carrington, the shot, rims halfway in and out. Porzingis to rebound. Here handed off to Pat Spencer, who attacks Carrington the other way and throws it right to Watkins.
Cookies. Oh,
Watkins trying to go behind the back to Young, and it's intercepted by Spencer.
he passed that like he was a center in the NFL. Sahut.
Sahut. Key 4-3.
Ooh, the rattle inside for Gee. And it's a 4-point lead for the Warriors. Wizards will call a timeout. Gee for 3, Mo, baby. Let's go. Gee Santos, his first field goal of the game.
And Josh, that was points off turnovers, something the Warriors did really well against New York last night.
Really, really well?
Really, really well. But yeah, I don't know what Watkins was trying to do there, throwing the ball behind his back. Spitzer came in, he looked like DeMond Illinois right there on that play.
DeMond
Illinois.
Welcome on in, everybody. Almost 1,000 people in the chat.
Over 1,000 people in the chat, actually.
Over 1,000 people in the chat. Wowza. Thank y'all for hanging out. If you're having a good time, hit that thumbs up. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being present. And we love you long time.
Yes. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Warriors will be back on Wednesday as they take on another former team of Kristaps Porzingis, the Boston Celtics. We'll be live for that game on Wednesday afternoon. The team he won the NBA championship with, the team that he debuted with the Warriors against the Boston Celtics. Yo, what up, Arturo?
What's up, Art?
How you doing?
What's the word? Get
Arturo, Italy and Venezuela tonight in the WBC semis, bro. Should be a good game.
It's a commercial break. Timeout. Made right here by the Wizards.
Jimmy Butler's on the bench. He's with the team, Zion. He's with the team. Now, Anthony Slater, who's the Warriors reporter, did say he was supposed to be on the bench today for Golden State. But nonetheless, Jimmy Butler is with the team for the first time since having ACL surgery. You said I know I cannot say Venezuela. I can't say it. I've never have been able to say it.
Say it, Venezuela.
Venezuela. I'm just gonna call him Ben.
Venezuela.
All right, we're coming out of a timeout by Washington. It's Warriors are 23-19. We got a 23-19 lead for the Golden State Warriors.
23-19.
23-19. If you know.
What does that mean? Clogged toilet?
It's from, I believe that's the thing from Monsters, Inc. when the sock got on that dude's back. When they had to shave it down. We got a 23-19. Will Concanipo be the one to break Steph's all-time three-point record, as Jerome?
That man's the truth.
He very well could, man. That dude's lethal.
He's the truth.
Out of the timeout, here's a driving us foul on the floor by Will Richard. Warriors with their fourth team foul of the first quarter. 3:24 to go. Will Richard did end up fouling Trey Johnson, the rookie, right there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, that's Bob Carrington. But speaking of Carrington, has it off the Gill. Blocked by Porzingis. Kristaps, been so good. Blocking shots as a Warrior. Porzingis to Richard, and the three rims out. Halfway in and out for Will Richard. Bob Carrington with a feed from Anthony Gill. A crossover, a three by Carrington. No good. Offensive rebound to Watkins, and Watkins will put it up and in. There was three Warrior defenders right there, and nobody could get the rebound. Here's Pods, and he will draw a foul. Now, Golden State's in the bonus. So this is 2 free throws for Brandon Pachensky, who's on the ground right now. I think he got smacked in the eye. Let's see. Yeah,
in the eye?
He got smacked near his headband, Josh.
You bastard.
That was Watkins who smacked him in the face. He was driving against Cooper, who just checked in, and Watkins was the one that ended up smacking him. Rocha Jr. Warface?
That's your war face?
Yeah. They're going to look for a potential flagrant foul. Interesting. So again, the foul on the floor. Who did they? Yeah, it's on Jameer Watkins. And Jameer Watkins just got a tech. Jameer Watkins has just been called for a technical foul.
He just got teed up. That's a technical free throw coming up for the Golden State Warriors with 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Warriors up by just 2 points over Wash.
Over Wash. It's going to be Porzingis to take the technical, and that's up and good. 24-21 Golden State.
Porzingis with 6 points.
Solid so far, Josh. Now, they did end up calling Sharif Cooper with the personal foul, so now it's Perchinsky to the line for 2. What was that?
Stretch.
Stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes.
We have someone in the chat from Brazil, Roach.
Yo, what's up from Brazil?
Brazil.
Pods.
Is that right next to Venezuela?
Honestly, they probably are right next to each other. I have no idea. Venezuela.
Venezuela? Say Venice.
All right, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. OBS crashed for a second.
Free throw was good for Brandon Pods, and it's 25-21, 4-point lead for the Golden State Warriors. Here come the Wizards back to the way, shooting on the right side of the court. Carrington putting the ball on the floor, backing down Porzingis in the paint. He'll go to Jameer Watkins off the screen from Bub down the baseline, blocked at the rim by Porzingis. Get that shit out of here. And here come the Warriors up 4.
Second block of the corner for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos inside for Porzingis, picked up by Vucevic, and he lost the ball and bounced to Porzingis.
The ball just slipped out of his hands, and it went just like a bullet pass to the front row. Wizards ball with Gill, Vucevic, Cooper, Watkins, and Carrington.
And it's Bob Carrington who pulls up for 2.
Well, the Warriors up now just 2 points, 25-23 with 2 minutes to go. Porzingis sets up Santos, wide open line drive 3.
Key for 3. Emo's in the building, baby.
28-23 now, up 5, the Warriors.
Here is Watkins inside, almost lost the possession. He's going to go down the baseline attacking Santos. Kick it right elbow to Watkins. Up top for Vucevic. That is no good. Rebound, Will Richard. Now.
Hola, Jill.
Hi, Jill. Wait, we have Joe in the chat, and we're going against Gil.
Huh.
Richard to Porzingis. Hit straight away. 3's no good. Will Richard picks off the offensive rebound. Warriors.
10 on the shot clock.
1:16 to go in the first. Pods up by 5. Attacks downhill. Rips out the layup. How did that not go in? Porzingis, interception. Porzingis, Pods, touchdown.
Porzingis with a steal. Pods with the finish. And that's their first score for Pods from the field.
Wow, okay. That's tough to say. Porzingis, Porzingis. Here's a step back 3 for Carrington. That's no good. Porzingis the rebound. Okay. Pods.
Oh!
It's the gym.
The law of the gym. And the Warriors take a 9-point lead. How about that, Roach? That'll get a butt out of a seat.
Who knew Leo's had the hops like that, baby? Here's Jameer Watkins, inside pass, thrown away by Porzingis.
Pods, bounce pass. Santos slows things down.
Pods resets it up top to Porzingis. It's basically the same shocking game clock. It's like maybe a half-second differential.
Half a second?
Not even a half a second. Here's Pods, screen by Porzingis to KP, attacks, and scores!
Through 2 defenders, high out the window finish for Porzingis. 9-0 run for the Warriors. They take a 34-23 lead to end the first quarter. Now that's how you end a quarter, Roach. It was slow to start, but a great finish.
And now is the thing. The Warriors were not relying on 3-point attempts so much during that 9-0 run. We were attacking inside, trying to get fouls, or we were making our layups. Pods, Porzingis, beautiful drives there by the Golden State Warriors to end that quarter.
9-0 run to end the quarter as we get ready for the second. Porzingis looked good, man. Coming back. Porzingis looked good. Santos looked good. Pods. We'll see about Pods. Draymond looked good.
Yeah, Draymond had 5 points, including the first bucket and first 3 of this game.
Draymond, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Porzingis off the bench is the leading scorer with 8 points on 2 for 3 shooting, including a 3-pointer made. He's got 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Porzingis.
Right now, this is shaping up to be his best game as a Golden State Warrior.
Aiden Longoria, ¿cómo estás?
Hello.
Aiden, hit that thumbs up, Aiden.
We just hit 300 likes. Thank y'all so much.
300?
See?
Let's do it.
What's up, Cornelius? Good luck to your Gators in the March Madness tournament. Speaking of March Madness, we do have our March Madness bracket challenge that we posted this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the link to it. It's on the Sleeper app. So go download it, or if you already do, sign up for an account. Join it. It's free to play. Try to beat me or Josh.
Yes.
There's the link that I posted. Goodman Armand posted as well. Go join it up. Again, completely free to join on the Sleeper app. Josh, you know, we love using the Sleeper app because it's more detailed when it comes to the matchups. So much detail. It's awesome. Go join it, guys. We by the way, brackets lock at 9 a.m. Pacific time Thursday morning. So not have your brackets done by 9 a.m. Thursday morning Pacific time. Okay, there you go. So we're going into the second quarter. Warriors with a 9-point lead. Nice job there to take advantage of this terrible Washington defense, who is bottom 5 in the league when it comes to defense. Driving, attacking, going downhill was the key to the Golden State Warriors. After one, a beautiful 50% for the field for Golden State. That's what I want to see is at against a team like this. All righty, Warriors possession. Already like 10 seconds in. That was great. On the left side of the court, Melton hands off to Santos. Back to Melton, picked up by Gill. Here's spin. Turn around shot. Good for De'Anthony Melton.
DM with 6 points on 3 for 4 shooting, and the Warriors take a 13-point lead. Wizards have the ball with Gill, Vucevic, Cooper, Watkins, and Bob Carrington. A missed layup right there for Jameer Watkins. Rebound belongs to Pat Spencer, and here come the Warriors the other way, looking to extend the lead. Santos, reload 3, wide open, got it! Key for 3.
Key Santos, 9 points, 3 of 4 from downtown so far. Warriors lead at 39-23. Here's a right corner 3 for Gill. Air ball.
Really? Asia Bigwood's coming out there to see the film?
Hey.
Nice.
Santos.
For what game?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if it's Detroit. Santos to Draymond to Milton. 3 is no good for the right corner. Hill picks up the rebound, goes downhill and draws a shooting foul on Guy Santos.
Guy Santos picking up the foul. That's going to be his second of the game.
10:41 to go in the second quarter. 2 shots for Anthony Gill, and the Warriors lead it by 16.
Actually, that's 3 fouls. I'm sorry, for Guy Santos. 3 fouls.
So 3 fouls on Santos for the Warriors. 3 fouls on Julian Reese for the Washington Wizards. Santos Claus is giving out gifts. Hell yeah, Willie J. No. First free throw is good for Anthony Gill. 39-24. Keith Santos has to check out the 3 fouls. Leones checks back in here for Golden State. Second free throw for Gill coming up. It's up. It is good. 39-25 Golden State. 10:40 to go here in the first half. Pat Spencer picked up full court by Watkins. Will now get it over the half-court line. Barely in time before the 8-second violation. He is trapped here by Watkins. Hands it off to Leones. Now gives it off to Spencer. Good defense right now by Washington. Only 3 to shoot for Spencer. He'll spin. Have to fade it up. Off the back rim, no good. And a rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Leones. It is Washington basketball.
Arturo says, did you guys see that Oscar winner Michael B. Jordan celebrated by going to In-N-Out and ordering a burger?
Hey,
Yep, I saw that.
That's the way to do it here in California, baby.
And he had his Oscar sitting right there at the table.
That's so dope.
That'd be me, but at a Whataburger.
Absolutely, you have to. Here's Tristan Vucevic with the shut up and good.
Tristan Vucevic?
Vucevic. No relation there. Vucevic of the Celtics because they spell their names differently. Here's a foul the other way by Sharif Cooper. That's his second personal. 9:51 to go in the second quarter. Warriors inbounds up by 12.
Arturo.
Here's Milton on the inbounds. Gets a screen by Draymond. Attacks downhill. Puts it up off the glass. Too strong. Gets his own rebound. Second chance is good for Milton.
DeAnthony Melton now tied with Porzingis at 8 points. Leading scores for the game.
Carrington. Vucevic to Carrington. Back to Vucevic. Oh, my God. His three went halfway in and out twice. No,
You got robbed.
that was wild. No good for Vucevic. Ball went out of bounds for Washington. Warrior ball. Oh, my God. Isaiah is here. What's up, Isaiah?
What up, fool? What you doing, bruh?
Anthony Milton. The jump shot is good. A feed from Draymond and a timeout by Washington.
Hell yeah. What's up, Zay?
Yo, Zay, I want to just say, all right, dude, I've been seeing your Instagram posts and everything, dude. Glad you're doing well and you're looking really good too, bro. No, no Diddy.
No Diddy?
No Diddy.
Okay. Hey, that's good to hear, man. That's really good to hear.
9:17 to go here during this timeout.
Ghost Mob. What's up, brother? It's been a minute. What's up, Ghost Mob? Who's got a membership of 29-month highlighted comments says, what's up, guys? I'm here. I'm just at work right now, but I'm watching you guys. Ghost Mob. Got us.
Hey, we got you. Hopefully work goes by smooth, brother.
Hey, brother. 29 freaking months. That's the homie right there.
Love you, bro. Welcome back, man.
Isaiah says, I'm at In-N-Out. Just got out of work. I'm going to go to the gym here in a little bit, too.
There you go.
All right. Go get you some protein with a nice little double-double and then go hit the gym. Take Roger with you.
I do. I know. I need to start, going to the
Why don't
gym.
you go over there and start simping?
You know me way too well. All right, Zion, your Sturman is active, but with Porzingis being back tonight, I don't know if we'll see Omer Sturman play for the Warriors.
Josh, are you going to try the big arch? Arturo, I've already had a couple of big arches. And you know what? It was a pretty good sandwich. The big arch is the brand new burger at McDonald's, and it's a pretty damn good burger. It's a big one, too.
I was just about to say, isn't it like 2 patties or something?
Yes, it's a double meat burger. It's kind of like a Big Mac. What?
Did you take the small bites like the CEO?
No, hell no. Sissy. You mean the product?
Yeah, the product. Yeah. Is it I don't think it's a seasonal item.
I think it's not a seasonal item, but like
limited time?
Limited time thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of like the McRib, something like that, you know?
Yeah. We see it come back.
I don't think it's here for the long haul.
I wouldn't think so. Who knows? Maybe they're testing out right now. If it goes really well, then it will be there full time.
Oh my God, Big Wood. I just read your comment.
What? Weirdo. All right, come out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. It is Washington ball. Warriors lead it by 16, 43-27.
Absolutely not. Chocolate Starfish, I do not mess around when it comes to burgers. Nope.
Oh, we're the big backs over here. Yo, Izar, thank you for subscribing.
Izar Noel, thank you.
Thank you.
Willie J, what's up, buddy?
Draymond, we're bringing up court, and he would draw a foul on the floor from Washington. 9:06 to go in the second. Warriors will have an inbounds here.
Hello to my wife, Chriselle from the Philippines. Hello.
Hiya.
What's up, Rory?
Worry, what up, though, bro?
Do I want fries with that? Always.
You want fries with that shake? All right. Warriors with the ball. D'Anthony Melton will have it coming across the other way. Melton will throw it up court for Nate Williams, and that's going to be a foul on Bob Carrington as he tried to steal that ball away from Nate Williams. So already a couple of fouls here on Washington to start this quarter. 9:01 to go in this first half. Warriors either 43-27. They're on the left side of the court and the white jerseys. Meanwhile, Washington, the right side of the court in the blue and red jerseys. And we just got a technical foul on Bob Carrington.
This is the second tech for Washington today. Earlier, it was Jameer Watkins. Now it's Bub.
Bub. And the free throw's good by Melton. Warriors have a right inbounds baseline pass here. 9:01 to go. Warriors lead it by 17 now. Trump, yes, we will be live for another game tonight. Right after this, it is the Rockets and the Lake Show.
Oh, yeah, we'll be live in about an hour and 40 minutes for that one.
There's the link right there. Set a reminder, hit that like button, baby. Draymond on the inbounds. Finds Pat in the left corner. Spencer misses the three, and Jameel Watkins pulls in the rebound. He'll feed it up court to Bob Carrington, who gets a screen from Vucevic. Carrington to the right elbow for Will Riley. He'll back down Nate Williams inside the paint. Pull up. Airballed the short shot, but the rebound went off of Melton out of bounds. And now sounded like a walrus. 8:33 to go in the second quarter. 10 to shoot here for Washington. Trey Johnson will check back in the rookie for Washington.
The Wookiee?
The Wookiee. Trae Young also in. He'll hand it out wide open. Tristan Vucevic, no good. Rebounded by Will Richard. Here is Draymond with the bounce pass to Leons. Hands it to Richard. Off to Draymond. Picked up by Vucevic. Feeds it to Melton left elbow. Against Will Riley. Melton lost the ball. Stolen away by Trey Johnson. Washington with the ball. It's Trey Johnson to Will Riley. Kick out left corner for Trey Johnson. Backs down Leons downside the paint. Spins. Floats it up. Floats it in for the rookie Trey Johnson.
You feel good about that one?
No, because they scored against us.
Oh.
44-29 lead for Golden State. 7:50 to go in the first half. Will Richard with the ball to Tram on the left elbow. Finds it to Spencer, top of the key, hands off to Leons. Bounce pass to Spencer with 7 to shoot. And throws it inside for Leons. Kicked out of bounds by Trae Young. So reset the shot clock to 14 and a Warrior inbounds here. On the floor for the Warriors is Draymond, Melton, Richard, Leons, and Spencer. For the Wizards, it's Young, Koulibaly, Riley, Johnson, that's Trey Johnson, and Anthony Gill. 7:40 to go on the inbounds. Here's Leons off to Draymond Green. Pods will hand it off down to Leons. Pump fakes around Will Riley. Drives, kicks right elbow for Will Richard. To Draymond. Bad pass deflected by Young. Picked up by Leons. Throws up a three as the shot clock expires. No good. Yeah, that wasn't ill. It went right to Trey Johnson. Post up and scores again, Trey Johnson.
13-point game now. Oh, bad outlet pass intercepted by Trae Young, but he couldn't hold on to it. It goes out of bounds. It stays Warrior basketball.
That was Draymond Green trying to go with that outlet pass. Another bad one, man.
Arturo, hit that like button, Arturo.
Yeah, Arturo. Well, the Angels will never be good again in your life.
They'll never win the pennant until you do.
Never. They probably won't anyways, but Penton, Porzingis, the Duck. Nobody picked him up on that inbounds play for Golden State.
All right, Porzingis now with how many points? 10.
Yeah, 10. Here's a pass to the left elbow, and the three is up and good.
For Will Riley.
Yeah, Will Riley. 46-34. That's only the third three of the day here for Washington. Porzingis hands off to Payton. Floater is too strong. Will Riley with the rebound. Gives it up court for Trae Young. Feeds it right elbow. Will Riley, three this time, is blocked by Porzingis partially. It's still fine rim. Resets it as Riley got his own rebound to Trey Johnson in the left corner. Back to Riley, back to Trey. 3 seconds to shoot. Hit three is good for Trae Young. Timeout, Golden State. Washington has the Warriors lead down to 9 with 6:19 to go in the second quarter.
So a little bit of momentum here picked up by the Washington Wizards, now outscoring Golden State 14-12 in the second quarter. So things kind of slowed down again for your offense, Roach.
And we've seen that just way too much this entire season, where the Warriors offense will start attacking, going downhill, scoring. And then we start to settle for way too many threes. And it's possessions where the Warriors look like a G League team out there. And we've had a couple of those possessions back to back. Warriors got to settle down the offense out of the first time out of the game. 6 timeouts.
All right. So while you guys are here in a commercial break, smack that thumbs up on the live stream. It's the easiest way to show some love on the channel. And, well, you know, it really tells us a lot about our relationship. Are we good friends or what? Hit that thumbs up. Otherwise, Rocha will lose his smile.
You guys don't want me losing my smile. I'm ugly. What?
Oh, what?
I just roasted myself.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Hi, friends. Hello, David Neal. How you doing, bro? I know this is day 3 for you, coming off your knee surgery. Hopefully you're doing well, bro. This is like the Knicks game, says Drex. For the Warriors, going hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. And unfortunately,
So, J-Yog, JC Farrell, have a good night, man. You go to bed?
hey,
Early night?
Well, what is it? It's 7:58. No, 6:58 over there. Good night.
Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Ouch.
How we playing? I don't know what channel to watch it on because I'm in England as Leo. I'm sorry, Leo.
Leo. So today's game is only available on what's called NBA League Pass. I don't know if they have that out there in the UK. Otherwise, you can't really watch the game. All right. You want to hang out? We got you covered for every play-by-play here tonight.
Is that right? Şengün was ruled out.
Let's see it.
He was a game time decision. He is out.
Yeah, he is out.
Another marquee matchup. So of course people got to be out. That's the NBA.
God, I know he's been dealing with that back injury for a while, but man, I wish you could have played tonight. Tonight. All right, come out of this timeout. It's a nice little 6-0 run right now for the Washington Wizards. They have the Warriors lead down to 9. Tony Bird, what up, bro? Yes, we are doing the bracket challenge on Sleeper. I'll drop the link for you, man. If you want to join it up, we are doing it, yes. And there you go. There's the link to our March Madness bracket challenge. Warriors.
Here we go.
Warriors have the possession at court. Draymond finds Will Richard. Knocked out of bounds by Trae Young. 6:07 to go in the second quarter. Inbounds for the Warriors. You guys think Pods is good for 10 points tonight? Yeah, I think eventually he'll hit 10. Yes. He hasn't been under double digits in like 5 straight games at least. Payton. To inbounds for Golden State. Feeds it off to Draymond. Top of the key now for Brandon Pachensky. Gets a screen by Pods inside. Payton, the layup. Good. Wait, hold on. I foul on the pass. Foul on the pass. That's the 13th foul of the quarter for Washington. So wave up the bucket. It's Anthony Gill, the personal foul. Gary Payton will once again inbound it this time from the left sidelines. Right next to a couple Warrior fans who are sitting courtside today here on the road. Draymond, top of the key pass. Payton gets his bucket anyways. Gary Payton continues to be great for the Warriors. He's got 8 points again here tonight. Trae Young's going to go coast to coast and flip it up and in.
Trae Young with 12 points now. That's going to make him the leading scorer for the game.
4 for 5 shooting for Trae Young. And here's an offensive foul on the Warriors. That's on Gary Payton. 5:35 to go in the second quarter. That's a turnover for Golden State. Who do you guys think is going to win? We both took the Warriors to win. All right, now Warriors lead is at 9. Both teams with 6 turnovers in this first half. Here's Gill heading off to Trey Johnson. Team 3, rims out. Draymond Green the rebound, but they're going to call a loose ball foul on Golden State. That's going to be assessed to Kristaps Porzingis. Second team foul on the Warriors. Second team foul. Guys, keep hitting that sub button. We appreciate y'all joining. We're live for Warriors content the rest of the season. Warriors and Celtics on Wednesday. So hit that sub button, and we'll be live every night of the NBA postseason until we have a champion.
Until there is a crowned champion.
Trey Johnson will have the inbounds, and he lost the ball out of bounds. He literally looked like he threw it out of bounds. That's a 7th Washington turnover tonight.
By the way, thank you, Sonic Boom.
Thank you.
My first time watching, I'm subscribing. Fowler, thank you so much, Matt Fowler.
Thank you.
Porzingis fed inside, goes up and gets the roll in for a bucket. And now Porzingis has 14 points, I believe, right?
12.
It's 12. Okay, never mind.
And Trey Johnson goes down the lane and scores for Washington. All right.
9-point lead for the Warriors now. 9-point lead.
Warriors trying to get this lead back up. It was once at 16. Richard the Brzezinski. Back to Richard. To the corner for Draymond. Inside for Porzingis. The Payton. Who throws it down?
Woo! GP for 2. 10 points now for GP.
So him and Porzingis in double digits for Golden State. Here is Trey Johnson up top. Takes a bump from Pods. That's a foul on the floor. 4:20 to go in the first half. 13th foul on the Golden State Warriors. GP2, get up there, baby. Let's go. What a dunk. Trae Young said, nah, let me get out of your way, please. Washington, the inbounds. Trae will give it off to Trae. Trae will give it to Trae. Young to Johnson. Back to Young. Drives it in, and he will draw a shooting foul. 2 free throws coming up for Trae Young. That was on Gary Payton. And Gary Payton just got called for a technical foul.
This is the third tech of the ball game. First one for the Warriors.
Yeah, the first 2 was on Watkins and Cooper for the Wizards. Trae Young will have 3 free throws now, a technical and 2 regular ones. He will miss the technical free throw. Yikes. Payton was upset. He thought he got all ball, said something to the referee a couple times, and then the referee decided to tee him up. 4:17 to go in the first half. Warriors leading 52-41. Trae Young, his free throw attempt is good. One more coming up in a 10-point game. Do we know when Steph will be back from his injury? He'll be reevaluated this weekend, Leo.
This weekend?
This weekend. So probably by Saturday, I'm going to say, we'll have another update on Steph. And I really do think this update will determine if he's going to play again or not this year. If it's good, he'll be back probably in about a week or 2. If it's bad, he'll be shut down for the year.
Warriors up by 9 right now. Porzingis get fed inside. Double team coming. Swing on Draymond. Extra pass with the right corner. Broken up by Trae Young out of bounds. It'll be Warrior ball with 4.8 on the shot clock.
3:50.
Do you think they score here?
Yes, I do. I think Porzingis jump shot here to score.
Spencer just checked in for pods. I'm going to say Gary Payton tip-in shot.
Okay, let's see. Payton's the one that inbounds in it. Gets to Will Richard. To Porzingis. On top of the key, met up nicely, finds Spencer for 3. That ball is an air ball, such a shot clock violation.
And you owe me $475.66.
Boy, we didn't agree to nothing.
3:53 left to go here in the second quarter. 52-43 lead for the Warriors, which is now just to 9. Wizards picking up all kinds of momentum here in the second quarter, outscoring the Warriors 23-18. Trae Young will bring out the ball. He's out there with Coulibaly, Will Riley, Trey Johnson, and Anthony Gill. And here goes a pull-up three, left corner, and it's good for Will Riley. Corner three, 6-point lead now for the Warriors.
Second three of the night for Will Riley. Spencer picked up on center court, gets a screen, attacks downhill, and that layup is good for Pat.
Patrick Spencer, good attack down the hill. His first field goal of the game, 1 for 5 from the field. Trey Johnson hesitates, pulls up the three over Patrick, and knocks down yet another three for the Wizards. And now Washington within 5. That's 6 made splashes for the team. Washington.
And 5 of them have come in this quarter. Porzingis, 3 right back, no good. Rebounded by Washington. Here's Trae Young down by 5.
What's up, mofo? Enjoy the game, man.
Trae Young for 3.
That is back-to-back-to-back threes for the Washington Wizards. 3 different scores each time. Trae Young, 17 points now, 10 in the quarter. Spencer, pull up 3 left corner. He can't get the answer. Rebound falls to the Wizards. Anthony Gill with the defensive board. They could tie or take the lead here. Trey Johnson, pull up 3 from deep, won't go, and Porzingis gets the rebound.
If Trey Johnson would have made that, I swear, man.
I'll take Italy to win that game.
I'm also taking Italy to win tonight's WBC game. Here's Porzingis, the paint in, downhill, and wide.
Woo! That's what he does so well, man. That's what he's been doing so well since the All-Star break. 56% from the field, doing a lot of just that. Attacking the rim, putting the pressure on the defense, and getting to the line for 3-point play.
Warriors got to continue to go downhill and attack. They've had a lot of success tonight with it. Guys, we just hit 400 likes. Thank you all so much. Let's go.
Thank you.
Peyton's got 13 points now, Josh, as he makes a free throw.
57-52 lead for Golden State. Washington looking to continue to eat into the lead. Coulibaly brings the ball up court. He's picked up by Gary Payton. Hits Gill, top of the key. He's looking for Trae Young to get open. Finds him on the cut. Stop. Full floater over. Porzingis will go. But a tip-in is for Washington. Who was it on the tip?
I might have been Santos who accidentally tipped it in.
I think so.
Here's Porzingis going downhill and scoring.
Porzingis, 14 points now.
Yeah, they haven't assessed that bucket to anybody yet. Here's Trae Young for 3, way too strong. Spencer the rebound, cross-court pass, melted the layup.
Reverse layup down the baseline, 61-54, 7-point deficit for the Washington Wizards. 36 points in the paint for Golden State now. To Washington 22. Porzingis gets into the passing lane, intercepts, hits De'Anthony Melton. Porzingis down the baseline and gets fouled by Gill intentionally.
And that's going to put the Warriors in the bonus. That's the 15th foul on Washington. Kristaps Porzingis, 2 free throws to put the lead back up to 9. So, yeah, that last Washington bucket was tipped in by Guy Santos.
Dude, the first quarter and second quarter are crazy. It's low scoring in the first half of the first quarter, and then the second half of each quarter, a lot of scoring.
Both offenses just say, hey, let's wake up here and let's start scoring some shots.
The first half of each quarter has been slow, but the second half has been stellar. Porzingis tees up the second free throw, misses it. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Santos. It'll be Washington basketball down by 8 points with 1:13 remaining in the second quarter. Sucker.
Damn, Porzingis were taking. What a first half for Porzingis. 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks.
You'll have a seat. Your servant will check in for Porzingis.
Okay.
Trae Young will bring up the ball for Washington, shooting on the right side of the court. He's got a double team on him, and he feeds it side for Coulibaly. A 2-handed dunk.
Your servant did good to get out of the way. He was about to get postered.
Under a minute to go here. Golden State up by 6.
Melton, center court logo with a feed from your serving. Goes downhill, attacks, misses. Oh, offensive rebound by Leon, but it's taken away by Trae Young. Young finds Johnson, misses the three. Rebound, Will Riley, layup. He missed, but he got a foul.
Oh, there's a
call.
foul. Yeah, there's a foul from your servant. A shooting foul will send Riley to the line for 2 shots.
Now also send Washington to the bonus. So we got a double bonus with 36 seconds to go in the first half.
Double bonus. If you haven't done so, smack that thumbs up. Let's get to 500 likes, Dub Nation, Wizards fans, Hoop fans. Hit that like on the live stream.
We'll love you a long time if you do. First free throw is good for Will Riley. Has Justin Champagne played yet? No, Champagne has not played yet. Second free throw is no good, and a rebound by Guy Santos.
Half a minute to go.
Spencer picked up at center court logo by Trae Johnson. Hands it off to DeAnthony Melton. Set screen from Yasturban. Melton, Yasturban. He missed the dunk, but drew the foul.
Woo! 2 shots for your servant.
Yasturban. If that name sounds familiar to you guys at all, well, he used to play for the Miami Heat, and he actually had a couple really good games and a really good season a few years ago for Miami. So if that name sounds familiar, that's why. You're Sturvin. First one up, and good, 63-57. So Leo wants to know what's our favorite Warrior current player.
Go ahead.
Curry! Steph Curry!
Yeah, Curry.
Curry? Now, Josh, I know you used to be a huge Klay Thompson fan when he was with us.
I did. I was.
You Sturvin, second free throw up and good. 64-57 lead for Golden State. That away. Trae Young with the shot clock turned up. Has 10 seconds to go. Here in the quarter. 9, 8, 7. Picked up by Peyton. 6, 5. Crosses over. 4, 3. Hands it to Trae Johnson. 2, 1. Trae. 3 at the buzzer for Johnson. No good. 64-57 Warriors at halftime.
Ooh, what an interesting first half that was. Golden State outscored Washington 34-23 in the first quarter, and then Washington outscored Golden State 34-30 in the second quarter. Each of the 2 quarters were slow in the first half, and then offense just really picked up in the second half of each quarter. So 64-57 Golden State. And right now, GP2 is being interviewed before heading into the locker room. He had a great first half.
13 points in that first half for Gary Payton. 6 of 7 shooting.
What did you like from that first half, man? Because for me, it was the bench. The bench was incredible. You had, 28, 32, 34 points off the bench. 15 from Porzingis, 13 from Gary Payton, and 2 apiece for Leon's, your servant, and Patrick Spencer. And they all shot efficiently except for Patrick Spencer.
It was just the overall effort for me, Josh. We're doing a nice job forcing them into some tough shots. Now, they made some tough threes. And on the opposite side, Warriors didn't settle for threes in this first half. Most of the first half, they were attacking downhill. They were drawing fouls. They were scoring. So I did like the overall effort, especially attacking the basket in that first half. But that's the thing. We've seen the Warriors have a good game plan like this and then completely go away from it. So what's the second half going to look like for Golden State? Because it was not a good half last night against the New York Knicks. They allowed New York to climb back in and eventually win the game by 3 points.
All right, I'm going to go over the halftime stats for you guys. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. We'd greatly appreciate it. We're 60 likes away from 500. Dub Nation, show some love to your Warriors. Hit that like button on the live stream. We are glad that you guys are here hanging out with us on this back-to-back. So taking a look at the shooting percentages for both teams, Golden State Warriors shot 51% from the field, and they shot 29% from downtown with 5 made threes. Meanwhile, Washington shot under 50%. They shot 47, and then 32% from downtown with 7 made threes. So just a little bit better than Golden State from beyond the arc. Turnover-wise, Washington did have 8 turnovers in that first half, and they gave up 10 points to Golden State. Meanwhile, the Warriors had 7 turnovers, and they gave up 7 points to the Washington Wizards. Golden State did out-rebound Washington 23-18, including 7 offensive rebounds, which led to 6 second-chance points. But Washington, they had 4 offensive rebounds. That's 3 less than Golden State, but had more second-chance points with 8. Now going to the individual box score, we're checking out the Golden State Warriors. Only one player in double digits in the starting lineup, and that was DeAnthony Melton, who was 6 for 9 from the field with 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, and an assist. 3 points for Pods on 1 for 5 shooting. He is not it tonight. He also has 3 assists and 1 rebound. 5 points for Draymond Green in his return to the starting lineup. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. He also hit a 3 in that game in the first half. Guy Santos, 3 for 4 from the field with 9 points. All 3 field goals coming from downtown. 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Guy as well. Will Richard, no score in the starting lineup in 16 minutes. 0 for 2 from the field for him, 3 rebounds. But off the bench, this has been the big X factor for the Golden State Warriors in the first half. 15 points from Porzingis on 5 for 7 shooting with 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. And then 13 points from Gary Payton on 6 for 7 shooting with 2 rebounds, 2 assists. You also had 2 points from Leons, 2 points from your servant, 2 points from Patrick Spencer. He's the only one on the bench who is not shooting well. He's shooting 1 for 6. Everybody else is shooting fine. Now moving down to the Washington Wizards, 3 players in the starting lineup in double digits. 19 points for Trae Young on 6 for 9 shooting with 3 for 5 being from downtown, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. 10 points from Koulibaly on 4 for 5 shooting, so he's shooting nice. Will Riley, 11 points on 3 for 5 shooting with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. 7 points for Trey Johnson. He's 1 for 6 from downtown. And Julian Reese, who got the start today, played less minutes than everybody else did with 7 and had 2 points and 2 rebounds with 2 turnovers. He got into foul trouble with 3. That's why. And then off the bench, 2 points apiece for Anthony Gill, Vucevic, 2 for Watkins, and 2 for Bob Carrington. So for the Washington Wizards, their success is coming in the starting lineup, whereas the Golden State Warriors, really their offensive power is coming from their bench.
And I'm not shocked about that, Josh. Who's ever been on our bench all season has really produced for us.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like the effort. Keep up this game plan and attack it downhill. Do not get away from it.
So that was your halftime box score.
Here we go. Yo, Ayo Dell with the 10 says good analysis, guys.
Ayo Dell, showing some love. Thank you so much, Ayo Dell, for the $10 dono. It's always good seeing you, my guy.
We appreciate you. Ayo Dell.
Oh, yeah. Ayo Dell, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So, Roach, what do you want to see for the second half of this ball game?
Keep that effort. Keep the same effort, the same energy we saw in the first half. Defensively, we're great. Now, I know they were starting to hit some. They were starting to hit some threes in that second half. You got to creep up on that outside perimeter a little bit more. Now, offensively, Josh, continue to attack. We did such a good job. Continue to attack downhill in that first half. Don't go away from that.
Go ahead.
That's it. That's what I want to see. The effort and the attack downhill.
I'm calling out Pods.
Call out Pods?
Look, Pods, you shot pretty well from the field overall. 8 for 15 last night against New York, leading scorer for your team. Nice. And you have been having a good little stretch offensively for the Warriors, right? But 1 for 5 tonight, not going to cut it, young man. You need to play better in the second half of this ball game. Your team needs you. I want to see Guy Santos have a little bit more looks. Everything he's hit tonight has been from downtown. 3 for 4 from downtown. I want to see Guy get back to his attack in the paint. DeAnthony Melton, fine. No notes for DeAnthony Melton. Keep doing your thing, man. He's having a nice game. So the starting lineup needs to step it up a little bit because the bench looking pretty good.
You say that, man. We've said, how many times have we said that this year? Where Oh my God, the bench is saving the starters. I just feel like Steve Kerr can never get that third rotation, no matter who's on the floor.
I have it right here. Let's see, Sports Fury stats 2025-2026 season. We said that exactly 476 times, not including that time. So 477 times now. Actually.
Dang, I'm not
There you
even
go.
shocked. I want to see a win, Tristan Allen. We all want to see a win. Warriors need to handle business here tonight, man. They really need to handle business tonight.
We're still at a commercial break. It's halftime. Warriors lead it 64-56, 64-57, I'm sorry, over the Washington Wizards. Warriors won the first quarter. Wizards won the second quarter. Who's winning the third? And the all-important clutch quarter.
Guys, ignore the scoreboard real quick. My scoreboard app, is absolutely glitchy. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, see?
What?
Father Time says Josh has stats on me too. I do. Ray Bees 88 says, "Hey guys, thanks for the play-by-play." Hey Ray Bees, thank you. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here.
We literally
We'd probably be just standing on the highway somewhere. I don't know.
what's it called? Hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking. Roger hitchhiking all across the country. That's how we met, actually.
It is. It is. Josh was actually a truck driver in his previous life.
Yep.
All right, 64-57.
By the way, we will be live for another game tonight. Lakers taking on the Rockets. KD, Amen Thompson taking on Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Lakers the 3 seed, Rockets the 4 seed. That's about 38 minutes away. We're gonna start that stream. We'll still finish this game right here, but as soon as this game's over, we're all in on the Lakers and the Rockets later on tonight. There's the link in the chat if you guys want to go set a reminder or go hit the like button for us. But we will be live for that game later tonight.
Really looking forward to that one. Big game when it comes to the standings for that one.
Yeah, see? Now, for the Washington Wizards, if you're a Wizards fan, going into the second half, Trae Young, he was really heating up there in that second quarter. Most of his points coming in that second quarter. Koulibaly, Will Riley, they started heating up as well. If they can get Trey Johnson going, Trey Johnson, 1 for 6 from downtown. If he can start getting into rhythm, Wizards can start making some noise, especially if they get a little bit of production from their bench, because their bench got cooked by Golden State's.
Yes, I don't like how we give up so many open threes. And even contested threes were going in for Washington. Don't let them get hot.
Martinez says, "Remember Large March from Pee Wee's?" Yes, I loved that scene when I was a kid. He says he used to scare the hell out of me.
I know I've seen that movie with Pee Wee Herman, right?
Fun fact, that was Tim Burton's first movie that he ever directed. Tim Burton that did all those other movies, those classics. That was his first movie, Pee Wee's Great Adventure.
Really?
Where he's looking for his bike.
Yeah, when he's looking for his bike. Yeah.
And in one of the scenes, he's hitchhiking on a dark, lonely, creepy road. And this big truck, this big rig, comes up and gives him a ride. And it's this creepy old lady. And it turns out she was a ghost the whole time.
Dude, that's crazy because I remember watching that movie, but I don't remember that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, because I did watch that movie a while ago.
Never been a Burton fan. I enjoyed his earlier movies, but after, I want to say Sleepy Hollow, I didn't like any of his movies in the 2000s.
Really?
Nope. They're terrible.
Sounds like he went off a cliff.
I like Pee Wee.
Uh-huh.
I like Sleepy Hollow. I like Ed Wood. And Nightmare Before Christmas is not actually his movie. I know it has his name, but he did not direct that movie.
Do you know who directed it?
No one does.
Oh.
Nobody does. I think he did a little bit of a little bit of a producer role in that. I think he had a hand in the story, but he did not direct that movie.
Huh, I never knew that. Okay.
He is not the director of that movie.
What's up, Bishop? Dodgers got BTA today. I was actually watching their preseason game. It was on MLB Network. I was watching that for a while. They gave up 7 or 8 runs in 1 inning. I was watching that a little bit today. I like Horton Here's a Who. Tim Burton's who are in here, or who? Tristan Allen too. Are you guys doing the World Baseball Classic again tomorrow? We're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. Let's see how tonight plays out and everything. We're not sure yet. We will be live tomorrow at 1:30-ish Pacific for the United States women's team taking on Spain, the final game of the qualifying. And we'll see after that, Tristan. We'll let you guys know for sure if we're doing it or not. Hey, thank you for the 2, Tristan. I appreciate you. Dodgers end up losing 24-9, Bishop? No way. What? Zion, me and Joshua, we were just both talking about this yesterday. Neither of us have seen that GOAT movie yet that he does voiceover for Steph Curry. But we do both plan on watching it when it comes onto a platform. I don't know if it's on a streaming platform yet or not, if it's still in theaters. But yeah, I definitely will be checking it out. Because I've heard some really good things about it. Really good things about it. Devin Booker is selling me hard. He only has 5 points. Let's see. Well, they're in the second quarter right now. Phoenix facing Boston. That's a really good game. 47-46 Boston in the second quarter. How long till halftime's over? Probably about 2 minutes. A minute to 2 minutes right now to showing highlights of the first half of the Warriors broadcast. Probably here in the next minute or two, we'll have tip-off for the second half. Wow, this first half went by really freaking fast. Screen 7, I have not seen any of the Screen movies. I know Josh saw Screen 7. He did not care for it, Zion. But I have not checked out any of the Screen movies. I want to eventually. Eventually, at some point, I want to get into scary movies. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't. All right, here we go, guys. We are ready to go for the third quarter. Y'all are ready? Smack that like button. We are 20 likes away. 20 likes away from 500. Thank y'all for being here. Warriors up by 7, 64-57 as we enter this third quarter. Let's see the Warriors can hold on to this game here tonight and snap. Somebody's snapping a losing streak tonight. Washington has lost 11 in a row. Golden State has lost 5 in a row. So somebody will be snapping a losing streak here tonight. Let's hope it's the Warriors. All right. Golden State in their white jerseys will now have the ball on the right side of the court. Meanwhile, Washington's in their dark navy blue jerseys with the red trimming. They will be on the left side of the court to start the second half. Warriors will have the inbounds with the starting lineup out there. Draymond, Santos, Melton, Pods, and Richard. Meanwhile, Wizards have Julian Reese, Trae Young, Balu Koulibaly, Will Riley, and Trey Johnson. Here's Draymond. Give it off to Melton at center court. And Melton will go down lane and score to start the second half. T. Anthony up to 15 points now. Why does this keep switching on me? There we go. 66-57 lead for the Warriors. Here's a shot and Dream on the rebound.
11-25, 24, 23. Warriors now shooting on the right side of the court. Pods sets up Draymond for a top of the key 3. In and out this time. Rebound belongs to the Washington Wizards, and here they come. Wizards on the floor with Reese, Young, Koulibaly, Riley, and Trey Johnson. Remember, Reese has foul trouble with 3, and that's going to be a good jumper right there for, who was that?
That was cool. That was Koulibaly.
Koulibaly with 12 points?
Yeah. Melton for the Warriors. Heads off to Draymond. And who are they going to say? It's off of Washington out of bounds. Still Warriors ball, 10:55 to go in the third.
Oh, yeah.
Melton the inbounds underneath Washington's basket. So Warriors look to score here. And quickly find Santos cutting and scoring.
Santos. That's what I'm saying. That's his first field goal inside the paint.
Attack, attack, attack for Guy Santos. Real Riley inside for a layup. Good, and 1 for Reese.
And 1 for Angel Reese's brother.
Julian Reese. 68-61 lead for Golden State and a free throw coming up. Guy Santos can't believe the call.
I didn't even know she had a brother until maybe a week ago.
Dude, same. I saw it all over social media. Her at the game supporting Julian, a.k.a. Juju Reese. Free throw is good. N1 is successful for Julian. Guy Santos, by the way, just picked up his fourth foul.
Oh, he's got 4 fouls. That's
Good.
not muy bueno.
Especially with as many injuries as we have. Melton to Draymond, left corner three, air ball. Eek. Washington only down by 6. Trae Young, back pass, stolen away by the Anthony Melton. Melton goes up court, lays it up and in, past Trey Johnson.
There you go, DM. He's got 15 points now. 15 for D'Anthony Melton on 70% shooting.
Warriors trap Trae Young in the front court. He'll throw the ball out of bounds off of Draymond Green.
Asia asked, Josh, do you like Edward Scissorhands? Oh, yeah, I do.
I'm guessing it's a Tim Burton.
I think that was his second. No, that was his third movie after Batman.
Batman.
I want to say. Maybe I'm wrong.
How many did he only do the one Batman movie, Tim Burton?
I think he did 2, Batman and Batman Returns.
Okay. So, yeah, I know he did the original one. Inbounds for Washington. Real Riley floats it up over Santos. No good. Draymond Green pulls in the rebound.
Draymond, 7 rebounds now tonight with 5 assists and 5 points. Guy Santos attacking off the dribble inside, stops the dribble. Hits Draymond back inside. Santos on the repost. Ball's not loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Santos. Turnover, Washington basketball. And on the court for Washington, it is Trae Young with 19 points, Trey Johnson with 7, Will Riley with 11, Koulibaly with 12, and Julian Reese with 5 points.
Remember, keep an eye on Guy Santos. 4 fouls here in the third quarter for him.
Oh, yeah. Michael Keaton, my favorite Batman. Yes.
Trae Young inbounds to Trey Johnson, goes up court, knocks down Draymond, offensive foul.
That's the second offensive foul drawn by Draymond Green.
That's the type of defense you're looking for, Draymond. Good job to set his feet and draw the offensive foul.
Mm-hmm. And how?
Draymond breaks it up court for Golden State. 9:27 to go in the third. Warriors lead at 70-62. Key for 3.
3 up, 3 down for Guy.
Guy Santos has 4 of the 5 threes for the Warriors tonight.
Whoa!
Here's a bad pass.
3-on-1 fast break.
Punch, layup, good.
Timeout, Washington. That's a good little run right there for your Warriors, who are outscoring the Wizards 11-5 to start the third quarter. Definitely a better start to a quarter scoring-wise than we've seen in the first 2.
This is great energy out of the halftime break. Sometimes we see the Warriors come out and look stale into the second half. Not tonight. Great energy. They want this win. You can tell they want this win.
Mm-hmm.
That was Trae Young looking for Trey Johnson. It was intercepted by Draymond. We just hit 500 likes. Thank y'all so much.
500?
500. Yes. Adam says, I got you 500. Well, thank you, Adam. Thank you. Timeout here by Washington. Great. Fantastic start to the second half for Golden State.
Queso in the chat says Santos is such a steal.
Having him locked up the next 3 years for only $5 million per year was a great contract for both the Warriors and Guy Santos, man. I love it.
Huh.
Deshaun says it's diabolical to have Reese's brother in there right now. Well, he's got those 3 fouls, so one more foul he'll definitely check out. But it's good to see him get an opportunity here in the NBA. He is a perfect 2 for 2. 5 points. He's also got a free throw early in the game as well. Warriors back up by 13. This is the second time in this game they've had a 13-point or more lead. The biggest lead coming at 16 in that first quarter.
16 in the first quarter?
Si, senor.
Dang, Rochita.
Guess is good. Defense? Yes, good defense, Anthony Farmer. Good defense out of the second half for Golden State, man. When his step back, says Edmund, Curry be reevaluated this weekend. And we'll see what happens from there. Will be another 10 days? Will they be like, all right, he'll come back in 10 days? Or will he be ruled out for the season? Vlado says, is Santos Brazilian? Yes, he actually played on the World Cup team for Team Brazil and in the Olympics. No. He was on the Olympics team. Yes, he was on the Olympics team with Alvarado. Don't choke the fourth quarter. You ain't lying, Adrian. We saw that yesterday where the Warriors had a 21-point lead against New York, choked it and lost by 3. Come out of the timeout. It is Washington's possession. Warriors outscoring them 11-5 to start this third quarter.
11-5.
11-5. Leo, what's the next Warrior game? That will be Wednesday afternoon as they take on the Boston Celtics, and we will be live for that game.
Boston.
Last time we faced them, we got our asses kicked. But we'll see what happens on Wednesday. All right, Washington inbounds. Here is Will Riley from a pass for Trey Johnson. Left elbow 3 is a miss, and a rebound by the Golden State Warriors. Draymond in the front court. Pass for Payton. Deflected off of Draymond out of bounds, and that's a Warriors turnover. Wait, hold on. Nope. They're gonna overturn it. It's Warriors, but Draymond's trying to argue. The refs are talking about it. Draymond wants the challenge.
Will they do it?
No, they're not.
They're not. And Draymond's pissed. Get back on defense.
Yeah, he didn't get back on defense, and it led to a Trey Johnson open 3. Draymond Green, Porter, Luka Doncic right there. Sorry, Luka. Draymond's got the ball inside for Payton. Back-to-back turnovers for Golden State out of the timeouts. 8:23 to go in the third quarter. 75-65 lead for the Warriors. Here's Trae Young going coast to coast and scoring. And the Warriors will have to call a timeout. Josh, a 5-0 run for Washington right now.
Yes, they're going back on another little tiny run, Roach.
Warriors just can't seem to pull away. They're good up 9, 10, 13 points. And then Washington will start hitting some shots. Warriors lead down to 8 and a timeout with 8:17 to go in the third.
Are you shaking in your little Roachy boots?
I'm frustrated. That's what I'm doing right now.
You're frustrated?
This is very frustrating that we just can't pull away from this team, man. By the way, Draymond going to the bench had to be held back by Steph Curry. He is still pissed about that non-call on the Wizards out of bounds.
Watch out for the crash out.
Yeah. That rhymed. Oh, wait, no, that's the same word. No wonder why it rhymed. There was the same word, dummy.
I rhymed out with out.
We're out without, yes.
All right, Roach, where are we at during the commercial break?
Well, Josh, we're 80 likes away from 600.
80 likes away from 600?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you, everybody in the chat.
Timeout here by Golden State as they're giving up a 5-0 run out of the last Washington timeout. I need Trae Young for 30. Bad, says Locked with 2. Well, right now, Trae Young stays at 21 points. My God, he's 7 for 10 from the field. So he's on pace to get you that 30 points. Good luck. I got Porzingis tonight for 85. Shoot, UFO. It would be nice to see some Warrior go off besides Melton. So timeout here by Golden State. They look to regather, regroup, especially on defense after those last 2 possessions. Híjole. What's up, Hamlins? Welcome back, bro. Says, who do y'all think's going to win? Should I bet on the Wizards? Well, me and Josh both picked Golden State to win tonight.
Now, it's been trending that the Warriors blow these games late.
Especially
Utah, Chicago, Oklahoma, New York.
So we are far from over with only an 8-point game here in the third quarter.
I'll still say Golden State wins this game.
Same. I'm going to stick with my same pick as well.
They have to win this game. You guys got to win this game. Washington's lost 11 in a row.
Don't let us be the one that snaps their losing streak, man. Warriors, they've lost 5 in a row themselves. Somebody's snapping a losing streak today. Yo, what's up, Kim Atwater? What's up, Kim?
Kim. You know what Kim's going to say? Stops and shots. We need stops and shots.
That's exactly what we need right now. Warriors bought it a timeout. D'Anthony Melton goes downhill and scores again.
And now the Warriors go up by 10, 77 to
6-7.
D'Anthony Melton now at 19 points. And we got a foul. Trae Young, offensive foul away from the ball. Gives it right back to GSW.
Sorry. Warriors. Guys, that's 4 fouls on Trae Young now. So keep your eye on that. And another foul on Washington. This time it's on Coulibaly. And Trae Young, with those 4 fouls, is going to check out.
4 fouls for Trae Young, 4 fouls for Guy Santos.
And 3 fouls for Julian Reese. That's all the foul trouble we've seen here so far tonight. Bob Carrington checked in for Trae Young. D'Anthony Melton with the possession at center court. Gets a screen against Will Riley. Goes downhill, spins, up off the bank, and good again.
Woo! D'Anthony Melton, 21.
21 points in the paint now. 48-30 in favor of Golden State.
Yowzers.
Trey Johnson, a spin move, a pull-up, and a score for the rookie. Washington, 69 points. Nice. Melton brings it up court, feeds it off to Draymond, misses the open 3. Will Riley the rebound for Washington. Warriors lead at 79-69. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's a pass off to Trey Johnson, and he drives it and scores.
Oh.
Up court, 3 attempt by Draymond again. No good again for Draymond. Wait, 79-69? Pass is knocked out of bounds the other side by Draymond Green. And that'll be Washington ball in the inbound. 6:45 to go in the third quarter. Kristaps Porzingis will check back in here for the Warriors. It's 71. Yeah, this broadcast is behind. Warriors are up 79-71. Broadcast still has Wizards at 69. It's an 8-point lead for Golden State. Here's an at-bat for Will Riley. Blocked by Payton, but right in the hands of Gill, and Gill ducks it. No, that's Reese who ducks it, and excuse me. Julian Reese now with 7 points. And the Warriors lead is down to 6. Here's a handoff. Spencer, the Porzingis, drives in and draws a shooting foul.
2
Shots.
2 shots.
Kristaps Porzingis. Oh, it is 70. What? Porzingis first free throws up and good. So they took 2 points away from Washington.
Those bastards.
Because it was 73. Now it's back down to 71. So one of those shots must have not beat the shot clock buzzer. Interesting. Okay.
Maybe a little bit too interesting.
Yeah. Here's Porzingis. Second one is good. 81-71. 10-point lead again for Golden State. Washington with the ball on the left side of the court. Bob Carrington brings it up for the Wizards. Here's a screen by Coulibaly. Kicks it up top to Trey Johnson. Around Draymond. Around Melton. Up. No good, but a shooting foul on Tingus Pingus. Porzingis with his foul. Second foul of the quarter for Golden State. Porzingis picks up his first foul of the game. Trey Johnson will have 2 free throws. First one up. First one good. 81-72 Golden State. Guys, if you haven't hit that sub button, Thank you all for joining. We're live for Warriors content the rest of the season, the play-ins, hopefully the playoffs. But if they don't make the playoffs, hey, no big deal. We live every night of the NBA playoffs till we have a champion in 2026.
Yes. Yes.
Despite that, keep hitting that sub button. Your name will pop up. And between me and Josh, we'll shut you guys out.
Yep, and we promise Rocha won't steal your information.
Wink, wink. Second free throw was missed by Carrington. Oh, Trey Johnson, excuse me. Now it's Melton. Off to Peyton. To Porzingis. Missing the three. Spencer the rebound.
Okay, second chance opportunity here.
Peyton with it. Left elbow, top of the key down to Draymond. Over to Melton. Around Koulibaly. Oh! What a dunk by Melton! Oh, my God!
The highlight of the night, folks. Look out the way, baby.
He dunked it over the rookie, Trey Johnson. Here is Watkins inside her draw, foul on the floor. Or they get over to a shooting foul. We'll see.
What's up, GC in the chat? Have you guys talked about the expanding of the league in 2028? Las Vegas, Seattle. Do you guys think it can be successful, especially Las Vegas? I don't know if Vegas will support a new franchise. Well, there are some things that come with that, right? Will the players who play in Las Vegas or the teams visiting Las Vegas, can they stay out of trouble? But Seattle, I love it. Finally, Seattle will be coming back in the league. If this gets approved, that'd be great. As Bob Carrington knocks out a 12-foot jumper from mid-range and cuts the lead to 9.
I think Vegas would absolutely love to have an NBA team because we saw them hold a franchise for football, now baseball.
They support the Aces pretty well.
They're very well. They support the Aces. So
I think there'll be a good crowd. If the players can stay out of trouble, it could work. It could work. And it definitely will work in Seattle. That'll be great. And as far as who is going to move where, I think Minnesota will be going to the Eastern Conference. By the way, Bob Carrington just picked up his second tech. And you know what that means? He's gone for the game.
Rocha,
can you do your umpire ejection?
You are out of here.
There we go.
So, yeah, back-to-back technicals for Bob Carrington. Ejects him from the game. Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Wow. I don't know
Set a postcard.
I don't know what happened there, Josh. Bob Carrington scored on one end, and he got a double technical on the other end.
Yeah, you don't mess with Scott Foster. He'll tee you up quick.
Thanks. All right, Porzingis makes the technical. Warriors up by 10. 5-7 to go in the third quarter. Porzingis will drive and attack Reese. Kick it out to the right corner. Richard Puffix around Watkins. Top of the key for Melton. 3 to shoot. Porzingis lost the ball. Stolen by Watkins. Who goes coast to coast to dunk it?
Yeah, can you dunk like that?
Oh, I absolutely could dunk. Hey, we've seen it.
Rocha, I don't think you could dunk like that with a trampoline.
Maybe 2. Hey,
you need moon shoes.
Hey, white men can jump. 84-76 to lead for Golden State. They have the ball here at center court. It's Keith Santos. And a timeout. Timeout, Warriors. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. They lead at 84-76.
For those who are not mathematicians, that's an 8-point game.
It keeps going. That laugh. It keeps going back and forth from like 10 to 8, 10-7, 7-10, 13 to 10. It keeps going back and forth. But we'll take that because we're up.
You take those?
We take those.
Jets is back from Chick-fil-A in the chat. She says, I got a spicy deluxe combo, large fry, and a lemonade. Tee. Okay, and where'd you get us?
Yeah.
Where's my 12-count chicken nuggets? Large fry and a lemonade. And where's Roach's packet of Chick-fil-A sauce?
Chick-fil-A sauce?
That's all you wanted, right? Chick-fil-A sauce?
No, I wanted a spicy deluxe meal with 4 tenders.
Rocha will sit in the corner and eat Chick-fil-A sauce like he's Winnie the Pooh eating a jar of honey. A mess all over himself.
Just num, 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 num. I can do that with both Chick-fil-A sauce and Raising Cane sauce.
Jess, thank you. I said I expect my food to be here delivered overnight.
How am I a bully, Jets, when you keep stealing from me? All right, coming out of timeout, it will be Golden State basketball leaning at 84-76. We got 4:40 to go in the third quarter.
Sorry. We had an ejection before the commercial break. Bub Carrington picked up his second tech. He gone.
He gone. It's a little kid. There's two little Warrior fans doing it 6-7. Oh my God. Here's
You guessed 3 ejections all the time? Well, you're at 1.
Yeah, one. Leon's down the baseline for 2 is good.
Leon's point to the paint, 52 Warriors. 52 points in the paint for the Warriors, 34 for Washington.
Barber NBA, thank you for subscribing.
And a steal there by Leon's.
He found it to Santos. Up court for Spencer. Up top Porzingis. Back to Santos. To the left elbow for Richard. Back to Santos. Around Watkins. Layup is good.
Oh, snap.
Sounded like cat. Oh my God. 16 points now. King Santos is 6 for 7.
6 for 7.
Watkins met up by Porzingis. Kick out. Wide elbow. 3 for Riley is good. Another 3 tonight for Will Riley. He's got 14 points.
Where there's a Will, there's a Riley.
There's a Riley. Oh, bad pass by the Warriors. Santos got it taken away by Sharif Cooper. Sharif Cooper goes down the lane and attacks Leon's.
81-88. Golden State up by 7 with 3:17 to go.
Golden State got to keep scoring here. Spencer. Kick out Porzingis. Left corner. Will Richard misses a 3. Rebound off of Watkins out of bounds. Remains Warrior ball. Remains Warrior ball. Oh, that's right. Today is 3/16 day. What? That's right. Here's an inbounds for Spencer. Kicks it up top to Porzingis. He will hand it off. Back to Spencer. Under 3 to play in the third quarter. Spencer back with it to Leon's left elbow. 4 to shoot. Attack skill inside. Puts it up. Puts it in.
Dang.
90-81 lead for Golden State. Here is Washington. Gill hands it off to Watkins. Right elbow. Screened by Tristan Vucevic. Vucevic goes inside the paint. He would draw a shooting foul. 2:35 to go in the third. Shooting foul on Leon's. 2 shots coming up for Tristan Vucevic. Vooch. Guys, we are 20 likes away. 20 likes away from 600. Let's get that here by the end of the third quarter. Vucevic misses the first free throw. No good.
What's up, Peyton Koopman? I just started a live stream for the Los Angeles Lakers game, at which we will be covering as soon as this Warrior game is over.
As a free throw is good for Vucevic. We got an 8-point game. So hello, everybody. Welcome on into Lakers and Rockets.
Hit that thumbs up. Here's Patrick Spencer hitting Nicky Santos on the right wing outside, puts the ball on the floor, goes with the double team, puts it up with the right hand. That's going to bounce off the rim. Rebound falls to Leon's. Turns to the shot clock. The putback is good for Leon's.
He had 3 defenders all over him and was still able to score. 2 minutes ago here in the third quarter. Here's Riley kicking it against Richard to the top of the key. Gets it to Vucevic. Vucevic inside for Watkins. Brings it out with 4 to shoot. Picked up by Pat Spencer. 1 to shoot now to Vucevic. Straight away, 3. Shot clock expires. No good. Rebound Santos. He holds on to the rebound and gives it off to Pat Spencer. Spencer will have it the other way. Down the baseline, knocked out of bounds by Watkins. 1:31 to go here in the third quarter. 131 to go. Anthony Melton checks back in here for the Golden State Warriors. Here check in for Guy Santos. Both of them having incredible games here today.
What's up, Spaced Out? What's up, Big Rod? What's up, Jacob? What's up, Peyton? Joe Brown?
Pass around for Spencer. Hits the top of the key. 3. 95. 82. The Warriors back up to a 13-point lead.
Not one day go by.
Here is Watkins with the shot, no good. Tipped in by Anthony Gill. Tipped in by Anthony Gill. 95-84 lead for the Warriors. Spencer crosses over. Back-to-back threes for the stash. The stash is cash. 98-84 lead for the Golden State Warriors. Damn it. Here's Real Riley falling down, thrown into the backcourt, and that's a backcourt violation. Backcourt violation. 41 seconds ago, Warriors ball. Warriors ball. And we almost have 50 likes already in our Lakers stream. Thank you all so much. Spencer, we're going side. Attack Real Riley, faded up off the paint. The heat check's no good. Watkins with the rebound. Watkins down the lane, quickly the other side, and a shooting foul on Leons. 26 seconds to go in the third quarter, and it will be Washington ball. David Neal, was somebody ejected? Yes. Bob Carrington got hit with 2 technicals.
Guys, I'm going to have to end the Lakers live stream real quick. Real quick. There's an issue in our YouTube studio that I'm going to have to end it real quick, guys. Be right back, okay?
Right, that's going to put Washington in the bonus to make the first free throw. 98-85. Second free throw coming up here for Watkins. And that one is up. That one is good. 98-86 lead here for the Golden State Warriors. 26 seconds to go in the third quarter. Melton to inbounds here to Spencer. Spencer, whoops. We'll hand it off here to D'Anthony Melton. We got a 3-second retreat game and shot clock. Is Trae Young hurt? No, he's in foul trouble. He's got 4 fouls. Melton gets a screen set by Porzingis. Attacks down here on the left elbow pass. Spencer, pods in the corner. Drives, attacks, floats it up looking for a foul. No good. And a rebound by Washington. That does it for the third quarter. 98-86 Warriors after 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hold up them 4s. Put them 4s in the chat because we are going to what we call the clutch quarter. Because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Can the Warriors finally finish strong and finish out a game here tonight?
What's up, Daniel G?
What up?
How you doing, man?
All right, 12-point lead for the Warriors after 3, man. Let's go. Golden State outscored Washington 34-29 in that third quarter. 34-29. Why is Brandon not playing? Przynski's in. Przynski's in. Yo, Dylan Bandit with a 9 months in the Cote de Fury says the Atlanta Hawks are up 26.
Over.
They are up over Orlando, who's been one of the most hot teams. And well, so is Atlanta. Both Atlanta and Orlando are one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Atlanta's about to be on a 10-game winning streak.
All right, I just started the live stream for the Lakers and Rockets once again. Let's see. Hold on.
Fresh.
There we are. And there we are. What's up, Johnny Reynolds, Jacob Fredericks, Mr. Fulton, Daryl Morgan? What's up, guys? Sorry about that. There was an issue in the YouTube studio, so I had to take down the stream and put it right back up. And we should be good now. We should be good. Well, welcome on in. Smack that like button on the live stream for the Rockets and Lakers. We're going to go over game time predictions here in a little bit as soon as the Warriors and Wizards game is over. We're still live on that other stream for the fourth quarter of that game. And this Rockets and Lakers game will be on Peacock.
Yeah, it's also going to be on NBC Sports Network, so which is brand new. So if you have that, you can watch it along on that as well.
NBC Sports Network, is that an app or what is that?
It's a brand new channel that they brought back from the mid 2000s. They brought it back like a month ago. Yo, Tristan out of the two says, "Hey, it's the clutch quarter. It's not how you start; it's how you finish."
It's how you finish, baby. That's all that matters. It's how you finish. Thank y'all for being here. Smack that thumbs up. Let's get ready, baby. We still got the fourth quarter of the Warriors game, and then the Lakers and Houston Rockets, the 3 seed taking on the 4 seed. Let's go.
Wizards start the fourth quarter of the ball. Vucevic for three. No good. Ponce the rebound.
All right, so if you're here in the Lakers live stream, we're still calling the rest of this Warrior game with 11:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Warriors up by 12 points. Here's Pods here around the half court being hounded by the defender, and I think he just had a backcourt violation. He did. Wizards will have the ball with 11 and a half to go. That last Lakers live stream that we did was one of the best live streams we did all NBA season. That Lakers overtime win against the Denver Nuggets, that was awesome. I hope we're in for another great game tonight. Alperen Sengun was already ruled out for this game, however.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Wanted to see him against the Lakers here tonight.
What's up, Nathaniel Brooks, Matthew Breck shot, Val's the GOAT, Big Rud. Ken, thank you so much for hitting that like button on the Lakers live stream as the Wizards draw a foul here against Gary Payton.
That's Vucevic to the line for two. Washington can make this a 10-point game again.
Again?
Lakers overtime again tonight, Sonic Boom. That would be crazy.
Too crazy. What's up, expert? What's up, Nathaniel Brooks? Hello.
Hi, guys. On that Lakers stream, ladies and gentlemen, we are just 10 likes away from 50. Thank y'all.
All right, 2 free throws coming up for the Wizards. Second one attempt is up and good.
Tristan Vucevic, who's coming off a 20-point game tonight, has only 5, 1 of 7 shooting. Golden State ball, Pods to Payton, off to Draymond, finds Pods, left elbow three, bang! Brother Pajetsky. Warriors, the first team to triple digits here for this game tonight. 101-98, 108-88, the Warriors lead. Payton the interception, the steal, the pass there, Pods is blocked by Vucevic, and it's taken away.
Oh, here come the Wizards. Pull up 3 in transition. Oh, that's a brick. Rebounded by DeAnthony Melton, 101-88. Go say Warriors looking pretty decent right now. Can they hold on? Santos for 3. Santos the miss. GP the rebound. The one-hand hook. That won't fall. Tipped in by Santos on the putback timeout. Washington.
Love the effort. The second chance opportunities have been golden for the Golden State Warriors over the last couple of games. Washington, 3 timeouts remaining. It is a 5-2 start to the fourth quarter. So that's back-to-back quarters that the Warriors start strong. Back-to-back quarters, baby.
All right, Roach, where we at in the Warriors live stream?
70 away from 700 likes.
Hey, thank y'all for 700 likes in the Warriors live stream. Let's see where we at for the Lakers live stream here. This thing is still not updated for me.
Oh, all right. Let's see. We are 10 likes away from 50.
Oh, God, I love YouTube. So good.
So thank y'all for joining on this Lakers stream, on this Warriors stream. We appreciate you. What's up? A-Rex, what's up, dude?
What's up? How you doing, man? We're going to go over game time predictions for the Lakers and Rockets here pretty soon. It's going to be on Peacock if you guys are wanting to watch the game along with us, or NBC Sports Network, whatever that is.
It's a
It's a brand new app. It's another annoying way to try to get people to watch a different type of thing on a game. Who cares?
It's a station that they brought back for the mid 2000s.
Huh.
It was way cool. It was cool back in the mid 2000s. They had everything on it when it comes to NBC Sports,
Oh, sure.
especially hockey. It was more of a hockey channel back then.
What's up, Bay? What's up there? Okay, weird. Nice guy. Whoa, slow down. Slow down.
Here, right here. Here's some for you.
Luigi Master says, "Go Lakers! Go Lakers! Can they pull it off again? Extend the win streak here tonight? Can they extend the win streak right now? 5 in a row for the Lakers.
And not only that, couple impressive wins over the Timberwolves, over the Denver Nuggets, proving that they can beat teams over 500.
Lakers are half a game over the Houston Rockets for that 3rd overall seed. 10:31 left to go here in Golden State, though. 103-88. Warriors with the lead.
Good start to this 4th quarter for the Warriors, up 5-2 in this quarter. He-Man, that's when you were watching He-Man, Rocha? Shoot, Father Time. That's way before that. What's up, Noisemaker? How's it going, dude? What up, Jet? Welcome on in. Let's see the Warriors can hold on to this game up by 14 points. It will be Wizards ball here out of the timeout. Lakers do still have a losing record against teams over 500. Yes, but over the last 2 games has gotten better with wins against Minnesota and Denver. They're now 7-13 against teams over 600. All righty, it's Watkins inbounds for the Washington Wizards. Picked up by Gary Payton at center court. Hands it off here to Vucevic against Brandon Pachinski. 9 to shoot. Bounce inside for Watkins. And Watkins slams it down. Watkins with 6 points now tonight for Washington. He's 3 for 4. Draymond Green will have it top of the key. He'll give it off to Payton on the right elbow. Back to Draymond. Backs down Vucevic. Pass, bad pass. Stolen away here by Washington. Here's Will Riley. Up court, layup is good. And the Warriors lead once again down to 11 now. Each team with 15 turnovers. Each team has 21 points off of turnovers. Draymond hands it off to Melton. Goes downhill and draws a shooting foul.
What's up, Sarcasm? What's up, Ben Wee? True North Packers fan. Jesse Turner.
Hello. Hello. How's it going, y'all, on this fine Monday evening? 9:40 to go here in this Warriors stream that we're currently doing. D'Anthony Melton has 2 shots. First one up, first one good. 104-92. Let's see if the Rockets tonight, can they beat a really good team? They've struggled recently against every team. They lost to my Warriors in overtime last week. That's not a good look if you're the Houston Rockets. Melton. And both free throws or Moibrino. Ball got away after the free throws. Got a little bit of a delay here. D'Anthony Melton, 25 points tonight. 25 points. Another great performance for D'Anthony. Here's the pass from Watkins to Vucevic. Vucevic for 3. And once again, the Warriors lead is down to 10. Golden State, they've done a good job of responding almost every single time. Washington hits a shot. Draymond to Melton. Melton lost it at 16th turnover for Golden State. Will Riley finds Vucevic. 3 again.
Timeout.
9:06 to go in the 4th, and the Warriors lead is down to 7.
What's up, Ice Cream? In the chat, Rockets are going to win. You got the Rockets winning tonight? Sheesh. Aparonox. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Says, go Lakers, go Alperen Şengün. Alperen Şengün is out tonight for the Laker game. He is out tonight.
It's a back injury for Şengün.
Yeah.
What a name. Ice Cream. I love that. Ice Cream Dark. Guys, here on the Warrior stream, as we go to a timeout by Golden State, we are 50 likes away for 700. Thank you all for joining here tonight. Warriors look to close this out. Washington on a 9-2 run all of a sudden. 9-2 run for the Washington Wizards. God, we are struggling right now. Do you guys think Trae Young comes back in this game? He should. He's been out for a while because he has 4 fouls. He picked up his 4th foul like 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter, and we have not seen him since. We literally have not seen him since. Jaden Hardy checked it for the first time, the former Maverick. How do the Warriors keep doing this? For some reason, when it comes to these 4th quarters, the Warriors just forget how to play basketball. Completely forget how to play basketball. But, again, we've seen this all game where Washington would go on these runs, but Warriors would always have a response, especially out of a couple of timeouts today. And that's what we're in right now. Our timeout by the Warriors, 9:09 to go in the 4th quarter. Bro, I have something on Trae for 25 points.
Yeah.
We'll see if he comes back into the game, man. Dave Philly, we have Milton. I'm afraid of losing him this offseason. I don't know if we're going to have the money to re-sign him. He's going to get it back. He's going to get paid pretty nice for the way he's played this year for Golden State.
Thank you, Johnny Reynolds. Good looking out. Almost 100 likes on that Lakers and Rockets live stream, by the way. Thank you guys for smacking that thumbs up. Thank you guys. We're still calling the rest of this Warriors and Wizards game. And as soon as that wraps up, we're going to be fully committed here to this Rockets and Lakers game on this doubleheader on the Sports Fury. For those who are here on the Warriors live stream, thank y'all for smacking that like button. Almost 40 away from 700 likes on the stream, which we greatly appreciate as we come back out of the commercial break. Timeout made by the Washington Wizards. They only got 2 left for the game.
That's good. Warriors keep up the pressure here out of this timeout.
105-98, 7-point lead.
Fouls in this quarter so far, 1 each. So neither team close to the bonus at the moment. It's Guy Santos almost throwing it away. He was saved and bounced by Will Richard. Feed to the Draymond, cutting Spencer. Spencer will throw it up and draw a shooting foul.
2 shots coming up for Spencer.
Much better game tonight for Pat. He's got 8 points tonight.
I'm a Rockets fan. Johnny Reynolds, you're a Rockets fan. And what's up, Nicholas Holmes? Says, I'm in Arizona. You're in Arizona? Well, I am Dallas, Texas, dude.
I'm in the Central Valley of California, right in between the Bay Area and Sacramento.
Spencer, first free throw, good. 106-98, Golden State.
Oh, man. What's up, Alex? How you doing, bro? Welcome back. Let's get this done. Let's hold on to this one tonight, man. Spencer looking for double digits, and he's got it. 107-98, Golden State, 8:47 to go in the 4th quarter. Warriors, very efficient for the free throw line tonight, 16 of 18. Here's Will Riley and trying to attack Will Richard. Brings it off to Julian Reese. Reese will give it off to Koulibaly. Back to Reese from the free throw line. Jump shot misses. Draymond Green with the rebound. Pushes it up court. Tries to find Spencer and too strong of a pass out of bounds turnover.
They're not going to be raining splashes in this game, Joe, for the Lakers and Rockets? I hope so. That'd be fun. KD, Luka, Austin Reeves.
Especially the way Lakers have been shooting the 3-ball in the last couple of games.
Oh, yeah, they were shooting lights out the other night.
Very efficient. Here's Koulibaly, past the Reese, and he dunks it home.
8:07 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Points off turnovers, Washington 26, Golden State 21. Scored off the turnovers. DeAnthony Melton on the attack. Inside, hesitates off the dime, and the pull-up shot over the bank is good for DeAnthony Melton. 62 points in the paint, ties the season high right now for the Golden State Warriors as they lead at 109-100. And there goes a steal there for Will Richard. Behind the back pass. Santos back to Richard. Layup missed down the baseline. Will Riley the rebound, and he's got that board.
Richard, you got to finish that, man.
Koulibaly for 3. Got it.
It is now just a 6-point game with plenty of time to go. 7:25.
7:25 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Spencer DeSantos on the near side. Puts the ball on the floor. Attacking the defender. In the paint he goes. Draws a shooting foul. No. They're going to stay on the floor, says Scott Foster. with 7:17 to go. Porzingis will check in for Draymond Green. Porzingis checks in with 18 points on 5 for 9 shooting with 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks in his return in the lineup today.
He's already at 18 minutes, so he's going to surpass that 20 minutes.
So it's Santos, Melton, Richard, Porzingis, and Spencer on the floor for the Warriors. 10 on the shot clock. Porzingis, step back, mid-range, won't fall. In and out he goes.
Golden State trying to choke this game away right now. Koulibaly, kick out, right elbow for Gill.
Ooh.
Attack Santos, back inside, deflected pass. No, it's off the hands of Reese, out of bounds. It's a turnover. Warrior ball with 6:58 to go in the fourth quarter. You're in Arizona for the Brewers spring training? That's what's up, Nicholas. I've always wanted to go to spring training games in Arizona, man.
Nina Turner says, come on, Warriors. Let's go, Duds. Finish this one. Close it out. Close it out. And Father Time was asking, why did you take Draymond out right there?
I'm surprised Steve Kerr doesn't want to go with that Draymond and Porzingis double big.
109, 103. It's only a 6-point game with under 7 minutes to go. Here's Spencer finding top of the key. Porzingis pump fake, puts the ball on the floor, bounce pass. Spencer cross court to Santos. The repost inside for Porzingis, backing down the defender. Double team coming, fadeaway shot, rattles inside for Porzingis. He's got 20 off the bench tonight and extends the lead to 8.
Best game as a Warrior for Kristaps Porzingis. Washington has Will Riley attacking Pat Spencer. Pop faking, spinning, up and down against Porzingis. He would draw the shooting foul.
Porzingis was thinking, man, did he not travel or what?
But no call. It's going to be 2 free throws for Will Riley to make this a 7-point game. 6-point game, excuse me.
6-point game. The Lakers and Rockets game will be on Peacock if you guys want to watch along with us. Lakers and Rockets on Peacock. I will be going over and get game time predictions here in a little bit. We're still concluding this Wizards and Warriors live stream right now. 6:21 left to go in that ball game. Warriors lead it by 7 with 1 more free throw coming up for Washington.
Gary Payton checks in for Pat Spencer. Riley, second free throw's good. And the Warriors lead is down to 6 with 6:20 to go. Washington with a great fourth quarter. What the heck, Gamecast? Pods picked up here by Riley. To the right corner. Will Richard misses the 3. Offensive board by Porzingis.
6:05 left to go. Porzingis to Pods. He draws a shooting foul, and Pods will earn a trip to the line for 2 shots with 6:05 remaining in the fourth quarter, up by just 6 points.
Good second chance opportunity there for Golden State.
By the way, no Alperen Sengun for the Houston Rockets. Sengun has been ruled out. This will be the second game he's missed in a row for the Houston Rockets. He last played on the 11th against the Denver Nuggets, played 24 minutes in that game, missed the Pelicans game, and he'll be missing tonight against the Lakers. Lakers on a 5-game win streak. That last win against the Denver Nuggets was an overtime. That was one of our best live streams of the year. That was so incredible. And we thank you guys for being here with us.
As Perchinski for the Warriors makes both free throws to make it a 7-point lead. Can the Warriors finish this game strong? Under 6 to play here in regulation for the Warriors and Wizards. Julian Reese. We're handed off to Koulibaly. Gets a screen, but does not take it. Porzingis comes to double team Koulibaly. Bounces it to Gill on the right elbow. Attacks Santos. Fades it up. Misses a shot. Pops the rebound.
All right, let's see if they can make something happen with 5:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. Santos crossover dribble. Stops here in the low post. Out to GP, and he'll let Pods reset top of the key with 14 on the shot clock. 5.5 left to go in the game clock. Porzingis on the far side wing in the mid post. Bounce pass to Porzingis. Pump fake against the defender. Puts the ball on the floor. Puts his back to him. Turn around, spin. Shot. Got it. Porzingis with 22 now.
His best game as a Golden State Warrior.
55 bench points for the Warriors to Washington's 29, and that's been a big X factor here for Golden State in their 10-point lead over Washington with 5 minutes to go. Nice pull-up mid-range right there for Washington. Who was that?
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. Okay.
He's had it going all night. He's got
17 points on 7 for 9 shooting. Only missed 2 shots all night. Wow.
And he's getting to his spot and scoring all night long, man.
4:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Warriors lead it by 8 points. Pods around the half court. Gets a high screen from Porzingis. A switch defensively. Pull up three. Pods rims it out. And the rebound falls to Washington.
Cross court Pat. Here's Reese. Up, good, and wide.
Oh, Angel Reese's brother has a 3-point play coming up with 4:29 left to go. 6-point lead for Golden State. Emmanuel Flores with a $5 donation. Josh, try DD once more on a live stream. If you get good service, you give 5 memberships, and you get bad service, Rochita gets 5 memberships. It's a bet? What do you mean?
TT.
What do you mean by that? I'm kind of confused. Josh, try DD once more on a live stream if you get good service, or what do you mean?
Let us know, Emmanuel.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what you mean, but thank you so much for the 5, bro.
DoorDash.
DoorDash. Oh my bad. I had no idea the double D was meaning. As Porzingis pulls up a bin range jumper, he's got 24 points, 117 to 110. Golden State up with 4:05 left to go. So he's asking if I do DoorDash one more time, and if I get good service, 5 memberships on the line.
Yeah.
If it's bad, then you give 5.
Yeah.
I don't even have the app anymore. I deleted that years ago.
That's funny though, Emmanuel. I like that.
Dude, I have horror stories from DoorDash. Ooh.
Reese gives it off to Will Riley. He lost his footing. He fell out of bounds and turned it over.
But thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Sorry for the confusion.
Warriors ball here on this Warriors stream. 3:52 to go. Payton throws it up. Draws a shooting foul on Reese.
What's up, Daniel Smith? Welcome on in. Says Lakers. Thank y'all for being here. Over 200 people in the chat. 20 likes away from 100 here on the Lakers live stream. We are concluding this Warriors and Wizards game over on the Warriors live stream. There's 2 live streams happening right now. And it's 3:48 up to go in this Warriors game.
Gary Payton will miss the first free throw. Sees a 7-point lead for Golden State.
This is the Lakers and Rockets live stream that you're in here right now. What's up, Gen X Boomer? What's up?
What up?
The game has not started yet.
Both free throws a miss, and Washington the rebound.
We're still calling the rest of this Warrior game.
3:40 to go in this game. Koulibaly for Washington hands it off to Will Riley. Up top here to Reese. Looking for a feed. Feeds it back to Koulibaly. Stolen by Payton. Pods with it. Up court to Payton. Layup is short.
Man, you guys suck at fast breaks.
It's ridiculous, man. Anthony Gill misses the open 3. Payton fight for the rebound. Up court from Porzingis. He'll draw a shooting foul.
How do you miss that point-blank shot? Porzingis couldn't believe it either with 3:14 left to go in the fourth quarter.
He looked up at the rim just like this, like, why'd you not go in? All right, well, at least we get free throws off of this one to make it a 9-point game again.
If you're just tuning in for the Rockets and Lakers live stream, once again, Alperen Sengun has just been ruled out. No Sengun, no Jason Tate, no Steven Adams, no Fred VanVleet, of course. For the Los Angeles Lakers, clean bill of health. The only one that's out is same old, Maxi Kleber. Everybody else is in for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hot off that win against the Denver Nuggets in overtime. In overtime.
I mean, everybody played well in that game. Josh Hachimura, Marcus Smart, they had really good roles in that game.
What's up, B-Hub?
What's up, dude? Porzingis makes both the Warriors up by 9.
Where's Trae Young?
They have not put him in since he checked out with the 4 fouls in the third quarter.
Because you know why? They don't want to win.
They don't.
They've lost 11 in a row. They're tanking.
Koulibaly to Will Riley for 3. Ridiculous.
Don't tell Will Riley that. Riley just made it a 6-point game. You better not lose to this team, bro.
I swear. 2:53 to go. Warriors only up by 6. D'Anthony Melton on the right elbow. Picked up here by Hardy. Hands it off to Porzingis. Down the lane. Draw another shooting foul.
Another foul. My God.
Warriors getting a lot of fouls over the last couple of minutes. They've been in the bonus since the 450 mark, and now they'll go back to the line for 2. I need Santos to score. Well, right now it's been Porzingis, man. Having a great fourth quarter. Porzingis' first free throw is good, and the Warriors hit it by 7, 120 to 113.
All right.
Guys, we hit over 700 likes, 70 away here from 800 in the Warrior stream. Take ya. Porzingis will make both 121 to 113 Golden State.
All right, we're almost done with this Warriors game right here. 2:40 left to go. Porzingis has 28 points tonight. My goodness. Might just be the MVP tonight, along with D'Anthony Melton. Pull up 3. No good for Washington. Offensive rebound? Yes.
That was Gil who got the offensive rebound.
Down by 8.
Koulibaly got fouled by Payton on the floor.
So whistle every single There's not a single possession that's going by that's not a whistle.
Oh my gosh. And that's going to put Washington into the bonus. And that's the thing. This game was going by so fast, too. And now the fourth is slowed. So 2 shots coming up for Koulibaly, 2:24 to go. He could make this a 121 to 115 game. All right, first one up and good for Koulibaly. 121 to 114. Trey and Anthony Day-to-Day Davis will lead the Warriors to playing game next year. They very well could be a playing team.
Washington will be interesting next year.
Looking forward to a lot of young talent with the veterans of Young and Davis.
Even if Davis doesn't play many games next year, Washington will still be interesting to watch. Good little young team they got over there.
Imagine they get the number 1 pick.
They could. They'll have a top-end pick.
Bro, the pair up Cam Boozer with Davis and Saar would be sick. If that's the way they'd go. Melton, Porzingis draws a shooting foul.
Every possession is a whistle right now.
Oh my gosh. 2:07 to go in the fourth. Porzingis. This is the 3rd consecutive possession. Porzingis has 2 free throws. 3 straight possessions. He's got him fouled. Looking like Bam Adebayo out there with his 82 points. Porzingis. First one up and good again.
Remember, he's going up against his former team here. What's up, B-Hoops?
Hi, Hub.
Rockets win 30 if LeBron will play without 8. I don't know what that means.
Porzingis makes the free throws. 123 to 115 lead here for the Golden State Warriors.
I want to thank you guys in the chat for hitting that thumbs up, though. Thank you guys. 2 minutes left in the Warrior game.
Warriors did it 123 to 115. Here's the drive inside by Will Riley. Up, and he traveled. That's a turnover, and that's Golden State basketball. 1:55 to go. Warriors looking like they're on their way to finally snapping this 5-game losing streak. 123 to 115. Here is Porzingis again with the ball. It's been all him in the fourth quarter. Hands it to Melton, who's been good all game. Porzingis, 3. That's short. Pause the offensive rebound. Podziemski will kick it out to Payton. Attacks. Kicks to Santos. 7 to shoot. Hands it out Payton. One open layup is good. Warriors go up by 10 with 124 to go.
Season high, 68 points in the paint for Golden State.
That's the type of stats I want to hear as a Warrior fan, man. Here's the crossover. Koulibaly right down the lane. Santos no good. And Porzingis blocks Reese out the line. Koulibaly picks it up. He misses but draws another foul.
Where was the foul there? Santos, you better not call for a challenge.
I don't think we're going to. 1:05 to go. It's 125, 115 Golden State.
I did not see a foul there, though.
That is Santos' 5th foul. Of course, it'll show the actual replay.
They won't challenge. 1:05 to go.
First free throw up and good for Koulibaly. Nice night for him. He's got 19, looking for 20 with the second free throw. Yo, what's up, Morrison? What's up, dude?
What's up, Morrison? Who has a stronger body, LeBron James or Rocha? What do you guys think?
Look at these muscles, baby. Free throws are good for Koulibaly. Warriors up by 8. 1 minute to go. Anthony Melton. Warriors looking to finish off this game and snap a 5-game losing streak. They got Boston on Wednesday, which we will be live for. Melton taking down this clock. Here comes Payton with a screen. Melton drives in. Melton floats it up. No good. Koulibaly with the rebound. 42 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Koulibaly inside for Reese. Stolen away by Guy Santos. Santos to Payton. Warriors are once again waits down the clock. 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Dub Nation, make some noise in the chat. We're going to finally end this 5-game losing streak. Let's go. Drop those Warrior emotes. Drop that purple. No, drop that yellow and blue in the chat. Santos, the Pods for 3. It's a shot clock violation. They're going to let him play on. They're going to let him play on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This game is OVA over. Warriors win.
Finally, snapping the losing streak. Who's your MVP for tonight's game? Quickly.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis with what, 30 points?
Yes.
All right. Who's your X factor tonight?
Anthony Melton with 27 points.
Anthony Melton, 27 points. All right. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors on the win. All right, we're going to conclude this live stream. But before we go, let's do a raid to another live stream right now. All right? All 3,000 people in the chat. We're going to drop a link, and then we're going to go hit that link, and you're going to go smack that thumbs up to do a live stream raid. And the people that we're going to be raiding is us. We're going to raid ourselves. So let's go raid the Sports Fury. Those are a couple of good guys, right? There's the link in the chat for the Lakers and Rockets live stream. If you guys want to hang out with us for the rest of that game, it's about to tip off here pretty soon on Peacock. Hit that link and go raid us. Let's get that like button going, baby, for the Lakers live stream. Thank y'all so much for the support on the Warriors live stream. Congratulations, Dub Nation.
Let's go, guys. Keep rating up that Lakers streak. Great win today, Warriors fans. Let's go.
There you go. I see you in the chat. TSF raid, 119 likes. Keep it going, baby. Let's get that sucker all the way to 200 on the Lakers live stream. A lot of you guys tuning in. We're rating ourselves. We are rating ourselves, baby. TSF raid. I see you, Mylene, Joseph, Father Time, Irvin, Tristan Allen, Caleb, Gabe Zilla. Welcome on in. 130 likes on the raid.
Hey.
You know, those Sports Fury guys, they're a couple of good noggins right there. You know, they've been doing this for a long time. They always show us some love. Let's go show the Sports Fury some love. Keep dropping that link, Rocha. There you go, Erica, Kim, LA Whoop, Romar, Roach is Curry, Bigwood, Boom Pie. 160 likes on the raid. 40 away from 200. There we go. Now that's how you do a raid.
Boom.
Look at those guys over there. They look really excited. Josh and Rocha over there on the Sports Feed. They look really excited about the raid. My goodness. Nina's on the raid. Bob's on the raid. Daniel, Jeremy, Agnes, Chocolate, Starfish, Jill, Bruce Almighty, Beauty Soul with the raid. Weber with the raid. Almost, we're 20 likes away from 200. Holy smokes. Talk about that. Rocha, put it on the Peacock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before you end the live stream, keep dropping that link right there. You guys are still rolling in with the raid to the Sports Fury. A couple of good guys. 17 likes away from 200 over on the Lakers and Rockets live stream. It's going to be a damn good game. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Thank y'all so much for everything y'all give to us. You guys are so awesome, especially you. You. My goodness, what a raid. Oh, my. Dude. We're 11 likes away from 200.
Incredible. Thank y'all.
Shout out to Mike on the raid. Cove, to be legit, KJS, Colorado with the road. Joseph, I see you. There you go. Chets, yeah, I see you with the raid. Let's get it. 9 likes away from 200 on the raid. 7, baby. Jets, hit the like button, Jets.
Yeah, don't steal it from somebody either.
Father Time says, Blue Hat Man, who just raided, Hit the like button for crying out loud. It's been what? 7, 8 years? At what point are you going to hit the thumbs up, dude? 3 likes away from 200. That was the goal. Boom. We got it.
Let's go.
Thank y'all so much for the awesome raid to a couple of swell guys. And now we're going to end the Lake Warriors live stream, and we're going to be staying right here on the Lakers and Rockets live stream in 3,